you know.
Okay.
Yay! I think it's working. Okay. Hello, chat. Let us know if you can hear us. First, say something to the people.
Ooh.
That was good. That went all the way up into the yellow, which is what it's supposed to do. When you do the thing.
That's great.
Yeah.
That was my like Halloween ghost impression.
That was so spooky. I forgot it was almost Halloween.
Same. Oh yeah.
Halloween is
It's
good.
next week.
So hello everybody in the chat. It is me, Steph, here to Ganbarimasu Steffu. And Ferris, what is your plans for today?
I don't know. We're gonna like solve some crimes.
Let's do
and
it.
stuff.
Let's solve idol crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just to give you a little background, I am obsessed with Ace Attorney. It is a game that I have played since like the 2000s, since you were like probably a baby, right, Ferris?
Wow. Yes.
Yeah, I had a friend who got me into it. Her name was Zara, and she's like super duper into Ace Attorney. And then I saw it on sale at a used game store, and I was like, I'm gonna play it too. And then I played the first one, and I was like, oh my god, this is good. And wait, no, actually, I think I played the third one first by accident. And I was like, I don't know everything about this, but this is good. And then I played the first one, and I was like, oh, I understand the third one now. And then I played the second one, and I was like, this one is good too.
Wow, that's a funky order.
Yeah, it was a little weird. But then I played them in order later when like the whole trilogy collection came out. And I was like, yeah, it's really good when you play it all together. And me and my sister actually used to like play it on the DS and like voice act all of the characters. And like not like we were super good at it or anything, but it was still amusing, you know. My dad used to say, oh, you guys are playing that Lawyers in Love game again, you know? And I'd be like, yeah, close enough, Dad.
I love that.
Yeah. So let us know if the sound is okay. Again, I am not very confident in my sound mixing abilities.
Yeah, I'm sure it's working.
And then
I'm gonna skeet out. I'm gonna put out a skeet.
A what?
A skeet.
Oh, those things on Blue Sky. Is that what they call them? Yeah, that's good because I totally forgot.
I don't know if that's what they call them, but that's what I call them.
That's a good idea. Yeah, tell everybody we're starting now.
Okay, I think I have posted it.
Huzzah!
It's Blue Sky is nice because I feel like people will actually see this.
Yeah, well, yeah, you just see things that as people post it, and then I feel like it's like maybe a smaller community right now, but it's more like tightly knit or something, you know. So yeah, I've been enjoying Blue Sky a lot myself.
Yeah. You know, it feels like people actually can see my posts.
Right? Like there's no insidious evil force trying to suppress all of my links to all of my words and such.
Yeah, like I just stuffed my link right in there.
Heck yeah, Ferris! Yeah, and I saw that you've been tweeting like a song a day about like or something like every day you posted like a song that you worked on.
Yeah, I haven't posted one today, and I'm lazy, so I'll just skip today.
Okay. You're allowed.
But I don't know what to post. You know.
You're totally allowed.
Social media is hard. I'll just do whatever.
Social media is hard. It's like a puzzle that you have to figure out sometimes, you know. But also, I don't know if you knew this, Ferris, but I'm also a big fan of Love Live. Did you know that I'm also a big fan of Love Live?
Really?
Yeah, did you know that about me? That I'm like super into Love Live, and I found it in like 2016, and I haven't stopped talking about it since then.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it's really cool
weird.
and sparkly, and I like all the characters, and I like all the songs, and I like all the songs, and I like all the characters, and I like all the costumes, and I like all the songs.
Yeah. Oh wait, is your profile picture on Twitter?
Yeah.
No way!
That's Love Live.
I can't believe you like Love Live.
Shocker, right? I want to make sure that the chat is in here too. So let me see if I can add a little chat box to this.
Oh, yeah.
Because for some reason my
page.
chat box got eaten. I had things set up, but they got eaten.
Oh.
Let's see. Chat box. I know how to do this. I totally know what I'm doing. I totally don't know what I'm doing. That was a lie. Oh, here it is. Chat box. Yes. Add source. Chat box. Add source. Okay. Now there is a little chat box, and I am just gonna stick it right behind your head. Okay. So if there's a little noise behind your head or a little movement, it's behind your head.
Oh, that's great. So like it's not blocking my view.
Right. But it'll kind of like float up out of your head like magic if the chat starts talking, you know.
Oh, okay.
So I noticed that there's a couple of Nichigasaki songs in this funky little intro music.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of like remixes and stuff in here. It's great.
That's awesome. Yeah, I heard a little bit of Ayumu's first song.
Yeah,
and a little bit of Nijito Passions.
Yeah.
Wayne made a chat. Oh my gosh. Well, it's behind Ferris's butt, so I have no idea what it says, Wayne. I don't see you flirting with me in the chat, Wayne. You're invisible to me. Thanks for coming, though. Mwah.
Woo!
So should we get started? Are you ready to get started? Okay, so here's what we're doing. I am the boss attorney of Stephanie Buttkicker and Associates, and you, Ferris, are my new legal assistant. How does that sound?
Yeah.
The benefits are that we go and get ice cream every third Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you want a free ride to work, you can get in my bicycle basket because I think you're small enough to fit.
I think in this form maybe I am.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I could even put you in like my purse.
Oh, that's quite small, but I'll
you'll
try
have to hold my inhaler and my keys.
I'll put them in my mouth.
That sounds yucky, but okay.
Yeah, okay, and also I have played through the whole thing before.
The whole first case, right?
And there's 3 cases out right now, and I played through all
Oh my goodness, okay, so you have all the answers, and I am going in like spoiler free.
Yes.
I don't know anything except for
so
screenshots.
so I'll only say things when what's it called? When I have to.
Okay.
But also, at the same time, I think I probably forgot.
Good, yeah, you know what? I find that a lot with Ace Attorney games. Like, for example, the Ace Attorney Investigations collection just came out, and I forgot almost every clue and every piece of evidence, but I was like, this is great. It's like I'm playing it for the first time, and I kind of sort of know who the murderer is, but I forget all the details. Wayne knows what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Wayne forgot too, didn't you, Wayne? Haha. Okay, let's do this. New game, let's go. Episode 1, Brother Paterno. Ooh, I really like this art. Look at that. Oh, gee.
Yeah.
It's so dramatic. Okay.
It's a very dramatic series.
I love it. Well, yeah, you gotta be dramatic, right? By the way, have you been practicing your objection, Ferris?
I can start practicing.
Okay, let's hear your best objection.
Oh my god. Objection!
That was so good! Oh my god, you must have gone to law school.
How did you know?
It's the way you said objection, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wow, you're gonna rise to the rank of partner in Stephanie Buttkicker and Associates very fast, I can tell.
Let's go.
Objection. Okay. Wow. I like that transition effect. That's lit, as the kids say.
Well, we got a cutscene.
Holy crap, it has
I
animation!
forgot there was cutscenes.
Oh my god, she's not gonna get murdered, is she?
not
oh, you know
yet.
what? I don't think the chat can see like the subtitles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I moved it up a little.
Oh, it's cut out.
Okay, the subtitle said, "Where am I?" Yo! I remember you, ... You're ... Oh, that clears a lot up. Thanks, Ayuma. Scooch. Wow, that is some crazy hair. I respect that crazy hair. OMG, it's Senpai's birthday. Do you think she'll notice me?
I wonder.
School Festival on the bulletin board. I respect that.
Yeah, it's very, there's a lot of like references and stuff.
Nice. You can tell that already. Like, this was made by somebody who's a huge fan, and they made it with a lot of love.
Yes,
I feel that. I feel that. I feel the sparkle. March 2nd, 4:47 p.m. Defendant Lobby. Ah, it's got the Ace Attorney noises. Okay. I guess I'm the main attorney, so I will be you, and you will be whoever else is helping me.
Okay.
Boy, am I nervous. This is our first case as school attorneys. If this doesn't go well, it could also be our last. Is that you? I mean, is that not you? Is that you? Yeah, that. Go for it.
Over here.
I love that. Oh my gosh. Ferris, are you not only an attorney, but also a voice actor?
No.
Oh? Oh, it's you! That's gonna be you.
It's you. It's not. That's not you. You're you.
Ah, we're doing a who's on first. I hate it.
Good afternoon. Are you all ready for the trial?
Huh? Of course I am.
Really? That doesn't sound confident. You didn't skip out on studying courtroom proceedings, did you?
No, it's just I have no clue if this stunt is going to be popular, that's all. I sure hope Shizuku-chan knows what she's doing. Anyway, you came to watch me, Ayumu?
More than that, I'm here to support you. You know I'll always be at your side.
Are you sure? But aren't you the victim in this case? Oh my god, Ayumu, you got murdered and you're being channeled through a ghost woman? No!
Well, yes.
I know
but-
she wasn't really murdered, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's
Maybe.
not gonna be any murders in this one, because, you know.
Yeah. You believe in your client, don't you? You believe in her
I
innocence.
believe so much!
You believe that she's alive. You believe that your client's innocent, and I will too.
Ayumu. Oh, here's the baby. I guess that should... I guess I'm legally obligated to play Kasumi, right?
Yes.
Ah,
Indeed you
senpai!
Speaking of your client, I think that's her over there.
Oh. Senpai, there you are! Hey there, Kasumi-chan. Senpai believes in Kasumi's innocence, don't you? She would never do something like this. Okay, maybe she would, but it wasn't Kasumi this time. Don't worry, Kasumi-chan. Of course I believe you. I wouldn't have taken your case if I didn't.
I do wonder though, what exactly happened if it wasn't Kasumi-chan? The crime did seem like something she would do.
Kasumi thinks she was framed. Oh, look at her making the Jigglypuff face. Look at that child. At her pouty face. Framed, huh? Now, who would do such a thing? Guess it's something we'll have to find out. Yeah, because I guess, you know, true to Ace Attorney, you do not have any idea of what you're being thrown into, right? Like, you have no investigation done. You just get thrown right into the trial. Oh, who's this?
Yes,
This one could be you.
I don't know who that is. There you are. Hello.
That sounded like...
All ready for the trial, senpai?
Oh, yeah. Gray says, imagine half of one cast dead by the end. Not much life left in the love. Oh, because Love Live. That would be so weird. Can't see that happening. Yeah, I can't see anybody in Love Live ever getting murdered. Like, there have been some shocking plot twists in Love Live, but murder has not been one of them. But I actually think that's really interesting because every single case in Ace Attorney proper is murder.
Oh.
And so, like, only one time do you solve a theft, and that theft is like, I won't say anything in case of spoilers, but like, so anyway, I think
actually
it
murder.
makes the writers have to be creative.
It's theft of life. Like, have to be creative because each one is murder and they have to like do it different.
Yeah, but in this case, it's like the writers have to think of a crime that's not murder, that's like easy to, or not easy, but like something that you can piece together probably, right? Like something like a prank. Like right now, it seems like we're solving a prank, right?
Yeah.
But very dramatically.
Yes.
So yeah, let's solve this prank, this caper, if you will. Yeah, of course.
Are you sure you've studied all the courtroom proceedings through and through?
Absolutely. Why does everybody think I'm some slacker? Oh my god, Ace Attorney noises. So, Shizuku-chan, you think this will work out? As in, you think people will want to see this type of thing?
Of course, people love mysteries. I'm sure this will be a hit. Even if it doesn't turn out to be popular, it couldn't hurt to try, right?
Oh, Grace says there's a couple Toho, like fan game, Ace Attorney type games with no deaths. That's interesting. I like how fan games think outside the box sometimes. You think? There are people out there who actually want to see an idol group doing boring lawyer stuff? I can't imagine somebody would seriously find fun in such a thing. I'm having fun already, actually.
Well, I just came by to visit. Good luck to you, and let's hope this trial makes for a good show.
Yeah, good luck to you. Why you? Who is me? You is me. There she goes.
Yu-chan, are you okay? You're shaking a little.
I'm fine. It's just... seeing my opponent face to face makes me a little nervous. I usually don't go on stage like you guys. I'm not used to performing, especially since lawyering is not something I've ever done before.
Don't worry about it, Yu-chan. Really, you should feel proud of yourself for even choosing to attempt this, whether you
But
win
we're
or
gonna
not.
win.
Yeah.
Oh, she did it.
Remember, you can
She
do
did it.
It's okay, Senpai. You'll always be Kasumi Senpai, even if you fail horribly and make yourself look like a total idiot.
Oh, thanks. That gives me so much confidence. That's one way to put it. But they're right. There's no shame in giving this an honest shot. The only thing to do now is just go all in. I am 100% in. Let's shout objection. Let's present evidence. Okay, March 2nd, 5 p.m. courtroom. Because, you know, of course the school has a courtroom because they have everything else. Oh, that was fun, the gavel. Okay. Let's see. I'm 2 characters and you're 2 characters. So I guess I will be the next. I will be the judge.
Yeah.
Court will now begin for the trial of Nakasu Kasumi.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is, ready, Your Honor. Are you sure about that, defense? Yeah, I know. I don't sound ready. I've heard it before. Look, I'm just a little nervous, that's all.
Don't forget the
Oh my
break.
god, you're right. I wasn't breathing.
Your Honor, if I may, I propose we let the defense start this trial off.
Good idea. Perhaps it'll quell the defense's nerves. Or it could be a total disaster. Very well then. A defense, tell us who the victim in this case is. Okay, you, this is it. Come on, you know this one. The victim in this case is... Oh, they didn't even tell us where the court record is, but okay. I know who the victim is anyway. That would be Uehara Ayumu, Your Honor. Oh, she did the judge nod. Very good. I'm glad you knew at least that much. I mean, I did say as much myself not 15 minutes ago. Next question. What is the crime that Kasumi is on trial for? Huh? The crime?
Yu-chan, you didn't forget, did you?
Of course not. I'm just having a moment of non-rememberness.
Everything you'll need, will be in the court record. If you forget anything, press tab.
Okay,
to check
tab
your
for
record.
court record. Tab for court record. Holy crap! Look at my badge! Ferris, I am presenting you my badge. Would you like to see it? Here it is. What do you think?
Wow! I don't see how this is helpful.
I went to law school for 5 minutes. It's supposed to instill confidence in you that I know what I'm doing.
Well, you seem very confident. I'm glad you're
Yeah, this isn't my first rodeo. I am an ace attorney because I played like all 6 ace attorneys and some of the spin-offs. Okay. The time of the crime was March 1st, that's today, at 3:30, so that was like an hour and a half ago, okay. The victim consumed bread laced with extremely spicy mustard. Oh my god, what a caper. Suspect was apprehended at 4:10. Oh, I can check it with enter. Oh my god, there's so much detail. Okay. Evidence found was half-eaten bread, basket with the remaining bags of bread confirmed to not have been laced. The suspect's diary, one twist tie on the floor. Suspect was apprehended at 4:10. Okay. How do I get back out of this menu? Oh wait. Wait, let me. Okay.
You escape. Oh. There we go.
Okay, so backspace goes back. Okay. I had to like switch it to my other screen because my resolutions are different.
Ooh. Oh, I see.
So I had to drag it around a little. Okay. And then, backspace goes back. Okay then, let's give this a shot. The crime that Kasumi is on trial for today is... Oh, hey senpai! Hey, Himawari! How are you? I'm glad you guys are here to witness the rise of my star as an attorney. Today, Kasumi is... Oh my god, murder. Yeah, bread in the shoes is like a fun nod to her, like her kind of like original lore in the magazines, right? Where she would put bread in people's shoes as a prank. But this is a case of mustard-laced bread. Somebody must have mustered up the courage to commit this terrible crime. According to the crime report, the victim consumed a loaf of bread laced with extremely spicy mustard. That's correct. Well done. Ha! This isn't so hard. Last question. Who is the detective on this case? Whoa! What's with that question? That's too hard.
Oh, you need my help again. Okay, look, if you press R in the court record, you can also check the profiles of everyone involved in the case.
Okay. We can check the profile. Okay, so we go to the court record, which is tab. Okay, and then okay, R for profiles. Oh. Okay, so there's me, the up-and-coming attorney. There's you, my assistant. There's Kasumi, the client. Okay, so here is Shizuku, who's prosecuting, and Kanata, who is the detective. Okay, now we know. Okay, detective on this case is Konoe Kanata. It says here that Kanata-san's the detective. So it would appear. It looks like you're ready to go. Man, I've got this! Well, since the defense is undeniably ready, I suppose it's time for the prosecution to present its opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. From what we know, the incident occurred at approximately 3:30 p.m. on March 1st, which was
Oh, okay, so
yesterday.
today's the 2nd. I gotcha.
For those of you who aren't aware, March 1st happens to be the victim's birthday. At the time of the incident, the victim found this basket of bread left in front of her locker as a birthday gift.
Yay! Looks like Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, a basket that contains 3 loaves of bread filled with sweet cream, sealed with adhesive flaps. The label reads "Happy Birthday," an anonymous admirer. Oh my gosh. Oh, double-braided bread filled with cream, was it? Looks tasty. Looks like a piece of evidence just got added to the court record. I'd better remember to check it out.
Naturally, the victim then unwrapped one of the loaves and bit into it. Unfortunately for her, the loaf that she chose happened to be the only one that had been laced with an excessive amount of spicy mustard.
Why was only one laced with mustard? That is so interesting. Okay, so now the bread is in evidence. Okay.
Yummy. Needless to say, the victim immediately went into a panic and started perspiring, ruining her makeup as well as the rest of her
Oh my
day.
goodness, that's so evil!
That's horrible. That's like worse than murder.
That is absolutely heinous. How dare you ruin Ayumu's makeup, you criminal! She's taking this really seriously.
From the amount of mustard found in the loaf, we can conclude that the act of sabotage was most likely deliberate.
The court agrees. Oh, this doesn't look good. The judge is already agreeing with Shizuku-chan. Although the question remains, why would anyone make an enemy out of the victim?
Worry not, Your Honor. Please look at this.
It appears to be some sort of journal.
Correct. This is the defendant's diary retrieved from her locker.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Star Wars reference.
There's an entry in this diary of utmost interest in this case. According to the date on the entry, it was written at 12:05 p.m. on March 1st.
Oh my gosh. Shortly before the crime.
The entry reads, I just saw Ayumi-senpai for the first time today. She looks too cute. Cuter than Kasumi.
Nobody's cuter than Kasumi, and that's objectively a lie. As expected, she sounds envious. She wrote that? Oh man. Oh god, oh man. Oh, we're in deep doo-doo now. Okay, let me just
She noticed? I put extra effort into my makeup
very
that
cute.
day.
Okay, let me check the court record again just to see if there's like anything about this. Okay, like if there's anything else we can... Okay, so we can check the journal and we can check... Oh, look at that. I bet we're gonna have to point something out at some point, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have... What's in here? Okay, so that is a large and in charge font. Kasumi, you have very big
Yes.
handwriting. Okay.
Yes.
Damn it. Why would she write that? She's really hanging herself here.
I think it's clear to everyone in this court. Kasumi, being a known prankster, did what Kasumi does best. The prosecution presents the following narrative. What occurred yesterday was a simple act of sabotage out of envy. A prank gone too far, if you will.
Order! Order! Well, this case seems pretty open and shut. We have three things: an opportunity for the crime to be committed, a motive for the crime, and evidence. I wouldn't be too opposed to handing down the verdict right now. What? That's it? I didn't even get to do anything yet. Yeah, that's not very fair judging, Judge. You gotta let me cross-examine. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go.
Don't get me wrong, I'm all for a guilty verdict. But what did you say that would be too easy?
Yeah. When did she get so arrogant?
Looks like she's fully embraced the role of a prosecutor, as expected of Shizuku-chan.
Sasuga! We had some anime fans writing this. There are non-arrogant prosecutors, you know. Actually, let me think. Yeah, no, most of the prosecutors in Ace Attorney have a little bit of sass to them.
In the interest of making things more, well, interesting, the prosecution would like to present its first witness.
Very well. Yeah, right? Sasuga. That's such a common phrase in Japanese. There's really no great equivalent for it in English, but like, since it takes place in Japan, I will like forgive them for that, you know?
Witness, please state your name and occupation for the court.
Okay, let's see. I guess this is you.
Okay, Konoe Kanata.
Yes! Beautiful acting!
Kanata-chan is Haruka-chan's big sister.
Ferris, you should be professional!
I'm just professional at sleeping.
Well, that makes sense,
Oh.
actually, because you really got into character there, you know? How is your sleep schedule, by the way? Did you fix that? Ferris. I mean, you made it to your eye doctor appointment today, so...
I did. It was pretty. It was kind of tight though. I gotta admit, it was kind of tight.
Yeah, well,
We'll see.
I'm gonna make sure you're in bed by midnight tonight.
I'm doing my best. Oh, I don't think I would be able to fall asleep if I went at midnight.
Okay, well, how's 1 a.m.?
I'll aim for like I'll aim for like 2 or 3, which is my normal.
Okay, yeah, you better.
Cause I got work I can do too.
Oh yeah, you're always busy with work too. I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm usually busy procrastinating.
I have to teach my
But-
children good sleep hygiene. You understand? Try to set a good example.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Did you read this one?
I
Okay.
think so. And detective of this case too, it looks like. Thank you. You did a good job with the investigation yesterday, especially given that you were called on short notice. We would like you to testify about exactly how you found the evidence and how you came to the conclusion that Kasumi was the perpetrator.
Yeah, I want to know. What is her process?
Okay.
Kanata-san's going to testify?
Alright, Yu-chan, make sure you listen closely. This is gonna be important.
Let's cross-examine this lady. Let's go! What was found?
Kanata-chan began investigating the scene of the crime at 4:15 p.m. The basket of bread was right there on the ground in front of the locker. Kasumi-chan's diary was later found in her locker, so we had her motive. The basket of bread had Kasumi-chan's name written on it, so we concluded that it could only have
The
been
basket
her.
of bread? I don't think so. I object. I see. It all lines up with what was previously established.
As expected. Thank you for the testimony, witness. Now, defense, cross-examine if you
Oh, I
dare.
dare. Cross-examine? You is not so sure. I am super sure, though.
This is it, Yu-chan. The cross-examination is the defense's chance to attack.
Defense attack? Right. How does that go again?
Well, think of it this way. If Kanata-san's testimony stands, we're done for. Everything she said has incriminated Kasumi-chan. That means your goal is to point out the contradictions in Kanata-san's testimony.
Yeah. Contradictions.
People are flawed. Testimonies might not always be accurate, whether on purpose or by mistake. If Kasumi-chan truly is innocent, then the evidence should contradict the witness's testimony
Yeah,
somehow.
that's like lawyering 101 right there.
Oh yeah, when you find a statement that contradicts a piece of evidence you have, open the court record and present that
Yeah, my
evidence.
pointer finger is ready. Okay, I think I get it. You're really good at this, Ayumu. You should totally be a prosecutor or something someday.
No thanks, I don't know.
Oh my god, what if that's foreshadowing though? What if she totally becomes a prosecutor and like comes back to teach us a lesson about lawyering and friendship? That would be very Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Well, this is it then. My first cross-examination as a school attorney. Yeah! I'm ready to slap that desk. I'm ready to point that finger. Let's go. Okay.
Kanata-chan began investigating.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I
we
guess
read
you don't
through
have to
these.
read, yeah.
Alright, so I want to look at my court record. Let me see something.
The basket of bread had her name
Did
written
it though?
on
Let's see. The label reads happy birthday, an anonymous admirer. I object. Objection! When the music stops, you know you got it right.
Oh yeah.
Witness, can you explain something to me? Where exactly do you see the defendant's name on this basket?
You don't see it? It's right here on the label. It's not here.
That's right. The basket is from an anonymous person. I just objected. I'm gonna jam out for a minute. Yeah! We just objected really hard. Da, 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 da. You always gotta enjoy your little moment of triumph, you know? Before they pull the rug out from under
yeah. Anonymous?
The defense is right. There's not a name to be found on this basket.
Way to go, Yu-chan. Good eye. That's weird. Kanata-chan wonders how she missed that.
Maybe you were reading it with your eyes closed.
Oh, I always do that. That's mean.
Sorry, that came out wrong. So, the meaning of this is... It means that the basket can be from any one of thousands of students at the school. Wow, I hope I don't have to cross-examine 1,000 people. I mean, if they're all, like, cute and pretty, I guess it's not so bad, but it's still a lot of work, you know? The prosecution's evidence is completely circumstantial.
Wow, looks like you did study hard.
No, I just pulled that out of my butt. Give me some credit here.
Not bad defense. You might be sharper than we thought. But that was an easy one, wasn't it? Low-hanging fruit. It was a cheap and small victory.
Go on, tell me 100 more ways to say those. Yeah, is that a thesaurus in her hand, do you think?
Maybe. Cheap things don't hold up well. Clearly, the witness was just speaking figuratively. The defendant's name might as well have been on the basket, is what she meant.
I suppose that makes sense. Oh, give me a break. She absolutely did not mean it like that.
In any case, a discrepancy as small as this can easily be covered. Wouldn't you say so, witness? The prosecution will just leave it to you. Please testify again. And please, no metaphors this time. Okay, Kanata-chan will give you all a better reason.
Oh, that's me. I mean, it's you, but you is me. I guess that didn't really do much for our case.
Don't give up yet, Yu-chan. With every contradiction you point out, you get one step closer to the truth.
The truth, yeah!
I love the truth. Bye, you're making great progress. Just hang in there.
Thank you, I am doing great. Closer to the truth, huh? Then I'll just have to chip away at the prosecution's case little by little until it collapses. Like Jenga!
Yeah, like Jenga.
Okay, tell us how we narrowed it down. Hi, Nikki! We're playing GYAKUTEN Live! And Nikki says hello to you too as well, Ferris. I know you can't see it because Nikki's chats are behind your butt right now, but hopefully they'll float up to the top eventually, you know.
Hello, hello. The locker we found in the basket wasn't the one in the hallways. It was the one in the club room.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The locker we found the basket at.
That narrows down the amount of suspects.
Oh yeah. Only members of the school idol club have access to the club
Oh
room.
my god, you mean the murderer was in that club room? I mean, not the murderer, the bread mustarder. It's just as bad.
Also, only the club members would know which locker belonged to whom. Combine that with the motive, and the only one who could have done this is Kasumi.
Yeah, but is there any member who just likes spicy food?
Spicy mustard? Do you like spicy mustard?
I mean, I like it on pretzels.
Hmm.
Yeah, actually I could go for a pretzel with spicy mustard. But alas, it's not dinner time anymore. It appears the defendant is the only possible culprit after all.
Indeed. There are only around a dozen students who have access to the club room due to the fingerprint sensor on the doorknob.
Yeah, Nijigasaki's very high-tech. Oh, Himawari Copter likes spicy raw mustard. Thank you, fellow spicy mustard enjoyer. I know you had good taste.
Out of those few, only the defendant could have had both the opportunity and motive to commit this crime. Wouldn't you say so, defense?
Oh my god, oh, let's do it! Let's do it, senpai! Let's go to Auntie Anne's right now. That sounds so delicious. Wait, the mall's closed. The mall, oh, actually the mall's open for another hour, but oh, I gotta finish this case first. It's very important, you understand. Maybe, listen, okay, senpai, could you like do me a solid and could you like run down to the Auntie Anne's and then like swim across the ocean and then come to my condo and deliver me a fresh hot pretzel? That's not too hard to ask, right? Anyway, looks like things aren't looking too well for you, because she just said, this isn't looking so well for us. Hey, did you see any contradictions in that?
Did you? Well, to be honest, no.
So are we screwed?
There's still a chance. We're not out of this game just yet. Maybe we can turn this around if you press.
Yeah, always press every statement. Thanks, Senpai, I appreciate you. Press her? Like, what, on the stomach? You think we can squeeze the truth out of her that way?
No, I mean ask her questions about her testimony. Pressure her. It's entirely possible for her to say something we didn't know before. That could be our ticket out of this pinch.
Defense, would you still like to cross-examine the witness? Mm-hmm. Of course. Alright, I better give this a shot, otherwise our chances of winning will be even more shot. Okay, I'm gonna press anything that sounds sus. Okay, that seems pretty self-explanatory, but we'll see. What about the janitor, though? What about the janitor? And also, how do I... What button do I press again to press a statement?
Oh, is that there in the bottom?
Oh, okay, it's the Q button.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold it.
To clarify, that's because of the fingerprint sensors on the door handles that were recently installed, correct?
That's right. The door has a sensor to detect if it's jammed or being held open for too long, in which case an alarm would go off, meaning that the possibility of someone sneaking in is slim.
Wow, that's serious business for a school club, but okay. But suppose somebody from the club opened the door to let someone else in.
I suppose that's possible, but... well, only the club members would
Okay,
know.
so let's press that. Just because someone's a member, that doesn't mean they would know which locker was whose.
Are you saying the inverse is more likely? That someone who's not in the club would somehow know each locker's owner?
I guess not. Ooh, Senpai's having Costco chicken? I respect that. I had a cheeseburger for dinner. I like walked down to the corner store and got a cheeseburger because I was like, I deserve a treat today. I got paid.
I love cheeseburgers.
Yeah, what'd you have for dinner?
I had McDonald's.
Okay.
They're Monopoly. They're gambling.
Oh, that's right.
on
You're trying to
me.
get rich.
I did not win the grand prize, but I won I think I won like a small burger.
Okay. Well, hopefully you got your money's worth, you know?
Yeah. I think I'll have to buy some more. You know, I'm not at the jackpot just yet.
Yeah, how about the rest of you, chat? What did you all have for dinner? I mean, I know that Senpai has enough Costco chicken to feed everybody, but maybe you had something different, you know? Okay, Himawari Copter says, did McDonald's just have an E. coli outbreak? You might want to wait on that free burger first.
Oh yeah, that's true, did they? I think my mom said something about it.
Okay,
Let me Google it.
don't get E. coli, because we got a crunchy deadline coming up.
Yeah, that would be bad, but maybe it was okay. It looks like it affected the quarter pounders. I had a big.
Okay, you're safe, I think. I hope.
Wait, I need to know what where this was.
Oh my god, Senpai was gonna tell you too, but yeah. Okay, but Himawari Copter is making enchiladas. A mí me encantan las enchiladas.
Okay, think of it this way. If there are less people buying McDonald's, then that is a higher chance that I would win the prizes.
You know what, first, whatever helps you sleep at night, I guess. It's a multi-state outbreak, oh my god. So, but Nikki's having pistachio ice cream, and I respect that too. Can I just have a little taste, like, pistachio?
Oh dang, it's all over the United States, huh?
Okay. Well, everybody stay safe. Don't eat a cheeseburger unless you want to play chicken with your intestines, I guess.
Yeah. Interesting. The lockers were only added to the club room recently. Currently, they aren't labeled with anything besides a number. Those two facts together suggest that only someone who frequents the club could have seen which locker was whose.
Thanks, Nikki, for the pistachios, and thank you, Himawari Copter, for the PSA. I'm gonna put posters up all over Nijigasaki saying, "Don't eat the cheeseburgers at McDonald's." And then I guess, you know, that'll almost guarantee Ferris being the only one who can get the tickets for Monopoly. Yes, this is a fan game.
Yeah.
It is really well made. I really respect the amount of love and thought they put into this already. And I'm wondering which game engine they used also. Like how did they program it? I'll have to look into that, because this is really, really good.
Yeah, it really is.
Come on, there's gotta be something I can use in here. Okay, combined with motive, costume. That's not exactly true. Like, there's definitely other club members. I'm sure this was all just a big misunderstanding. Wait a minute. Don't you think that's kind of a leap in logic? Everything about that line of reasoning is based on assumptions. There's no definitive proof that my client is the one responsible for the crime. And you know what they say? Reasonable doubt is all you need.
Access records.
Access records. Access records?
Yes, access.
Access records!
The fingerprint sensor on the clubroom door does more than just control who enters. It also keeps track.
What?
Oh.
Aha, okay. Okay, we got one of these. Okay, so Emma was here, Kanata was here, Ayumu was here, Kasumi, and then Ayumu again, and then Kanata again. Okay. Oh yeah, Nikki's right. Whole Cure is another good fan game. I love that game. I love watching people play that game, I should say. I don't think I'm good at that game. Alright. Shizuku would like to draw our attention, so let us see.
Yes. Let's see what's here. Okay, you can go to the next one. Oh.
2 Ayumus.
The victim had entered the clubroom on 2 separate occasions at 12:05 and 3:30. Recall that the incident had occurred at 3:30 p.m. How fortunate it is that the victim happens to be here in this courtroom right now.
That was a good gasp. A+.
Tell us, did you see? Oh, thank you. I'm a gasping expert. Did you see the basket at your locker the first time you entered the clubroom?
Ayumu, did you?
Well, no.
Blah, 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 blah. Order?
Let it be known that the defense approved of that testimony.
So in other words...
The only time that the basket could have been left at the scene of the crime was between the first time the victim entered and the second time the victim entered. As you can see, the only person who entered the room between those 2 times was Kasumi-chan.
That's some pretty big evidence, but I feel like there's a loophole here. That seems to be the case. Witness, please add this to your testimony.
Sure thing. Sorry, Yu-chan. I think I just blew our chances.
No, don't worry. It's not your fault. Okay, there's the records. Okay, system will show up at 4:30 on the same day. Okay. They got us good. Is this it? Is it over for us?
Okay. The access records also show that Kasumi was the only one who entered, so it must have been her.
I'm gonna press this.
We may have to-
I'm not too sure about this.
Yeah.
Kanata-san, you yourself are on this access record twice.
Yeah, the 4:15 one is when Kanata-chan arrived to investigate the scene.
Oh, hello, Crackalack LL Shackalack. Hello, thank you for coming to watch us struggle through a trial. Well, Ferris actually knows all the answers secretly, but I've never played this before. Hee hee.
Oh, hello! Oh my god. Wow. Is that the creator?
Is it? I don't know. You want to Google that,
That's
Ferris?
awesome. Yeah, I think it is. Thanks for playing.
Thank you
Thank
for making. Oh my god, we were
it.
just talking about how like good the quality is, and like how much you must love Ace Attorney and Love Live as much as me.
Yeah, no, you got me into Ace Attorney, literally.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ferris started playing like Ace Attorney for real, right? And you're on the fourth case of the first game now?
I finished the first game, but there's like a post credits.
Ooh yeah.
Case,
Oh that
right?
one. Oh my god, that case is. I'm gonna be real with you, Ferris. That case is so long. It feels almost as long as the whole rest of the game put together.
Oh.
But it's worth it. Yay!
Okay,
oh my god, it's game dev in my chat.
I will what's it called? I'll make sure to block out time for that last case.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I love this game.
Yeah, it's been fun so far. Okay. So we just pressed the statement that just got added. Okay, so there also would have been a 451, but the alarm got shut off. Okay, filing that away in my brain for later. What about the 1151?
The 1151? Kanata-chan went into there to take a nap. Relatable. Emma-chan was long gone by the time Kanata-chan got there, and just as previously said, the basket wasn't there at the time.
Okay, let's see. The prosecution has built a strong case. It really doesn't look like anyone else could have been behind the crime besides the defendant. Is there really nobody else who could have done it? No, there's gotta be someone, obviously. Bluff your brains out, that's the way of Ace Attorney. Actually, there is someone.
Oh, who might that be?
I'll show you. Oh boy. Here is another person who could also have committed the crime.
Who was it? Alright, you have to go to profiles.
Oh, right. We gotta present a profile. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes so
But we
much
also have to know who it is.
Yeah, well. Okay, process of elimination. It wasn't you, wasn't me, it wasn't Kasumi. Okay? Kanata was in there. She was taking a nap.
Yeah.
I mean, she was.
I don't think Shizuku was anywhere near.
Kanata was there the whole time. I accuse.
Well, I don't know what the reasoning for this is.
Listen,
though.
she's on the list. She is sus.
That's true.
Most medium
That's true.
suspect her. I am presenting your face to yourself. And I hope I don't lose any points for this wild conjecture. So, witness, you said Emma-san was gone by the time you arrived, so she had nothing to do with the crime, correct?
That's correct.
I see. What about you? I mean, you with the letter U and not you as in me, by the way.
Huh? Kanata-chan?
The fingerprint sensor tracks people who enter, but says nothing about who leaves. I assume it only works from the outside, so people don't get locked inside if it fails. Desk slam, let's go! Point your finger, close up, objection! Let's hack it go! How do we know that you didn't put the basket there after Ayumu left the first time? Oh my god, she's sweating.
Wait, this is wrong, isn't it?
Unfortunately for you, witness, we must consider all possibilities. I love the imagine spot of like Kanata hugging pillow and the bread basket. Suppose you brought the basket in when you first entered and hid it somewhere in the club room until the defendant came and left. Wouldn't it be possible for you to place the basket then? It'd be easy to frame my client for the crime. I don't know what her motive would be, but we'll get there when we get there.
No, Kanata-chan's a detective.
If you were still in the room after the victim left the first time, then anything could have happened. As previously established, the victim happens to be in the courtroom. How fortunate. Oh, throwing your own words back in your face. Oh my gosh, yeah, wow, Senpai. You came back at a good time though, because we are about to, we are cornering this lady. Well, care to ask her again? Were you still in the room when Ayumu left?
Well...
The defense has a fair point. We cannot rule out this possibility. I did it! I've got her!
Great going,
Yeah,
Mii-chan.
great going,
For a
Mii-chan.
second there. Yeah, I was worried that our goose was cooked. Yeah, don't want to cook
I
our
love
goose.
gooses. I like them live. I don't like them cooked.
Although, if Kanata-san is the culprit, I wonder why she would ever want to do such a thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Only one way to find out. Prosecution, is there anything you would like to say in response? Yeah, would you perhaps care to update the autopsy report or something?
No.
What? Come on, update the autopsy report. You know you want to. No? Ooh, she closed her thesaurus. This just got serious.
Yeah, correct. Nothing needs to be said. The defense's argument is, how should I put it? Baseless accusation!
It was an accusation, and it may have been baseless, but... she saw this coming?
The prosecution's trust is in the witness. Just tell them what happened and you'll be fine. Okay. Figures, Shizuku-chan wouldn't be so clumsy as to incriminate her own witness with that access record evidence.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that Crackleck is also behind me, a tailor. Have you read those?
Oh yes.
They're so funny.
I have seen those.
Looks like it's not over yet. I've got to keep the pressure on.
Yeah!
Okay, let's hear it.
Pressure.
Let's hear this alleged testimony.
The access records don't lie. The only one who could have left the basket was Kasumi-chan. To be honest, Anata-chan was asleep until 2:10 p.m. Oh, that was close to when I woke up today. But it wasn't Kanata-chan, because there was nowhere to hide the basket. It wouldn't even fit in the locker. At 2:10 p.m. when Kanata-chan woke up, she left the room immediately. Kanata-chan was asleep the whole time. She didn't do anything between 11:50 and 2:10 p.m.
Everything seems to be in line with what we know, both about the evidence and about the individuals involved.
As expected.
Sasuga. Just to check, was Kanata-san really asleep in the room when you entered, Ayumu?
Well, yes, actually. She's telling the truth about that, at least.
So we'll have to take her word for that, then. A defense your cross-examination, if you would. Yes, I would, and I will, and I am gonna... Let's see. Okay, I want to look at the records one more time.
Yeah.
Okay. Tabbing my way into the court record. Let me see these things. Okay, so...
Oh my gosh, she came in there just to take a big nap.
Yeah, she took a very big nap if she was there until 2:10. Okay. So she said Emma was already gone by the time that she got there, and there was no basket.
Oh, by the time she got there.
Yeah. Like, Kanata was there, and there was no basket, but when she woke up, there was a basket. So what she's saying is nobody else could have messed with the basket.
Yeah.
Okay. totally sold on that, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. I mean, also, there's like the fact that like somebody could have walked in as like a guest or something with somebody.
someone? Yeah.
So keeping that in mind. Okay.
Yeah. So then like 12:05 and the 2 p.m.s are gonna happen. Or the 2 times that.
Alright, but let me press all these statements and see if we get any more interesting info out of this testimony. Okay, so go to press with the press button, which is Q.
Yeah, I think you can also just click on where it is on the screen if you get lazy.
Okay. Are you sure? Could the records have been tampered with?
That's extremely unlikely. The access records are easily obtainable, but the information itself is impossible to modify. In addition, the prospect that the sensor was somehow tampered with is next to impossible, since it would mean that everyone would be locked out.
Something the matter, Ayumu?
It's faint, but I think I remember a very short period of time yesterday where Kasumi-chan and I were both in the club room.
Whoa? Really? But the spaces between you entering the room and Kasumi-chan entering the room are anywhere from an hour and a half to almost 2 hours. Unfortunately, conjecture like that won't get us anywhere unless we can substantiate it. Alright, we're gonna keep pressing. From your entry at 11:50 to 2:10 p.m., that's a gap of over 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first off, don't you have class?
The better question is, does that have anything to do with this case?
True.
We'll never find out.
There is nowhere to hide the basket. It wouldn't even fit in a locker. Okay, that is an interesting statement right there. Nowhere to hide the basket?
The club room is relatively open. There isn't anywhere to easily conceal a basket as big as the one involved. Leaving it out in the open is also out of question, as the witness would have no reason to leave such a gift unattended while she naps.
But the basket wouldn't fit in the locker? Did you test that?
One of the first things Kanata-chan tried upon arriving at the scene was to see if the basket could fit in a locker.
Okay. Alright, because she was investigating this, right? Right, so she already tried that, okay.
Yeah. Turns out it can't. It's a little too wide unless the loaves of bread are taken out. Then it could be squished a little.
But suppose you had the loaves of bread in your locker and the basket elsewhere.
Whoa! Kanata-chan had a custodian open everyone's lockers. They were all too full to put the loaves in them, including Kasumi-chan's. That's when we found Kasumi-chan's diary in the locker.
What did she just say? Kasumi-chan's diary came from the club room locker? Okay, so we got our evidence updated.
Oh, it got updated.
Okay, so she saw Ayumu for the first time at 12:05 p.m. Presented. Okay, so we have to think about the timeline of this, right? So
Yeah.
Kasumi saw Ayumu at 12:05, and then we.
So that was inside of the. Wait. Oh.
Yeah, interesting. This whole time I had thought Kasumi-chan's diary came from the hallway lockers, but it looks like she actually wrote the entry in the club room. If it turns out that she was actually in the club room at 12:05, then this could be important.
Oh.
Okay, so at 2:10 kind of
Should we check the times?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So I am tabbing into my court record. I'm looking at these. Okay.
So Kasumi was there at 12:05. It said.
That doesn't quite line up with the timeline of the diary being written in the club room, does it?
So she was in the club room at 12:05.
Yeah.
Is that what it is suggesting?
Yeah, that's what the okay.
Because I think,
Let me
yeah,
look at
because
her
I think like
diary.
they can always go in. Okay.
Okay, so this says 12:05 presented as a motive. Okay, and then
Yeah, if she saw her for the first time at 12:05 and Ayumu was in the club room at 12:05, that means that Kasumi would have also been in the club room.
Yeah. Very interesting.
So maybe she like went in with someone or something. So I don't know.
She didn't do anything between 11:50 and 2:10. I will press that statement because
Okay.
that's good to know more about that. I feel like. How can we be sure of that? You could have woken up in the huge gaps between people entering and nobody would have known.
The witness has already clearly established that there was nowhere to hide a basket in the room. Are you suggesting she materialized the basket out of thin air without leaving the room and dropped it off between 2 and 3:30?
Well, no. I guess this line of questioning won't do us any good.
Okay. I've never seen Kanata-san so panicked before. I feel a little bad for her. Do you think she did it?
I don't know, but we have to find something that incriminates her in the testimony or we're done for.
Not necessarily. There might be something else that's out of place. You never know. For example, Kanata-san's claiming that the access records are infallible, but if you can show that they aren't perfect...
Ah, that's very Ace Attorney. You gotta try turning your thinking around.
Whatever the case, remember you can press for more information.
They always give you a little hint at the end of the,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
testimony. Okay.
Okay. So we got the like updated evidence, so that's
Yeah.
clarify which one.
Okay. Okay. So I want to say this thing about the access records not lying, right? That seems like a good statement for an objection. Okay, so in real Ace Attorney, I always like to save before I present evidence. Do I have an option to do that, Ferris?
Yes. You go into options and it's there.
How do you go into options? Oops.
It's escape.
A? Oh, escape.
Escape.
Okay. Okay.
And
I
then
am
there's
super
the save
saving
button.
right now. Oh man, and then you just, oh man. Sometimes when you get stuck, you just gotta like present everything and everything.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I do that.
Oh man, good time.
And then it's like I have to choose between like looking at do I look at a guide or do I just like brute force with everything?
Right.
It's like,
The brute forcing
I
it
might
is a
as
little
well.
bit more satisfying because then you're like, I sort of figured it out, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look at what I got here. Okay. Hey, guess what? I'm an attorney. I have a badge. Yay! Okay. That has
Wow.
something to do with this. Okay, okay. The victim consumed the ground. Bloody mustard. Suspect blah blah blah. Basket contains a loaf of bread filled with sweet cream. Label reads happy birthday. Blah blah blah. Here's the bread. Blah blah blah. Okay. Okay. I feel like it's gotta be this.
It's this one? Yeah, because this one was updated, but is this the right
Is this the right statement?
statement for it?
Okay, we'll go through all the
Can we check
statements
what
again
the,
one more
like,
time.
last-
Okay, yeah, we gotta be
yeah.
careful.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go back for a second.
That's not it. That's not it. Oh.
She didn't do anything between 11:50 and 2:10. Like, I feel like it's gotta be the one about the records.
Back.
Should note that if you
Yeah.
reload, it brings you to before the testimony to avoid soft locking yourself, but you can hold control to fast forward. Oh my god, we just got a hot tip from the game then, Ferris. I feel so privileged. Okay, I am gonna present a piece of evidence on the statement, and if I'm wrong, you all in the chat can point and laugh at me, and feel free to backseat me if I got it wrong, but I have a feeling about this one. I have a feeling about this statement and this piece of evidence. I just have like, my attorney senses are tingling. Do you know what I mean, Ferris? Are your attorney senses tingling?
Totally.
We
Totally.
have studied so hard for this. This is what we went to law school for, isn't it, Ferris?
Yeah, our entire lives are building towards.
By the way, where did you get accredited, Ferris? I would just like to know. Where did you study law?
The school idol law school.
Oh my god, they have one of those?
Yeah, like Nichigatasaki's
That's
like
very specialized.
they're pretty big.
I mean, yeah, you know what? I have no doubt that Nichigasaki has like a very good legal program, honestly, like pre-law, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I learned from.
I'm sure they have everything.
I went to the Anything Goes school of lawyering, and the curriculum is a lot. You have to play all 6 Ace Attorney games, and all 2 investigations games, and all 2 Great Ace Attorney games. And then you get a little certificate that says, congratulations, you spent more than 100 hours of your life playing Ace Attorney.
Hey, I mean, I think if you've done all of that, then you're basically as good as like a practicing lawyer.
Yeah, okay, well I'm gonna bet it all on this one objection, Ferris. Are you ready?
Oh yeah,
Are you ready to object?
Yeah!
Okay! The music stopped, I got it right! Yes, yes, yes! Slapping that desk so hard. Witness, I need you to take a look at this evidence.
Kasumi-chan's diary?
Correct. Thank you for telling me that you found it in the clubroom locker because this opens up a critical contradiction.
It does?
Oh my god, Nikki, tell us what game you sunk 800 hours into, because I'm not gonna be able to, like, sleep tonight if I don't know what game you sunk 800 hours into. Oh, 1300! Wow, the game was covering a part of it, so it looked like 800, but it was actually 1300. That's right, it contradicts another piece of evidence. And it does. We gotta present the other piece of evidence.
Really?
In that case, show me the evidence that contradicts Kasumi's diary. Okay, it's this.
Yeah.
Present! I would like you all to take a look at the access records. Ooh, Crusader Kings 2. That must be a really good game, Nikki, if you spent that much time on it.
Ooh.
Oh, Star Rail's gonna be that game for Senpai. I hear that for a lot of people.
Ooh.
Between what is it? The other Genshin and Honkai. A lot of people sunk a lot of hours into the host. I respect that. Alright, are you ready?
Yeah, it's like a whole job. It's a whole lifestyle.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It really does. I think, back when we were doing connections, I think there was a whole channel on that server for, like, Genshin.
For Genshin?
Yeah.
I remember that. Oh, that was a good
Those were the
time.
days, huh?
I miss connections and Genshin.
Yeah. I mean, we could always hang out in the chat with each other.
Yeah.
We were actually chatting a little bit, like, earlier in the week about the time that we had at Idolfest.
Yeah.
But I think, you know what I think would be fun, Ferris? If we got the Connections gang back together for like a reunion special. You know, like how they do Brady Bunch reunions or like Full House or whatever? Like, not to make a new song or anything, just to like get together and be like, so what have you been up to the past 4 years?
Yeah, no, that would be great. I also don't know what you were talking about. I think I'm too young.
You don't know about the Brady Bunch. Okay, well, that actually was before my time. That was like a show on my mom's time, but
I see.
You don't know Full House?
I don't know Full House.
Okay, because then they made a sequel called Fuller House.
Oh,
Fields of Mystery, says Senpai. I've heard of that one too. Oh man. Yeah, you do get burned out though. I feel like if you play the same game for like hundreds or thousands of hours, it gets to a point where you're like, I need a break. Like, I don't not like this game anymore. I just need to do something different. Brady Bunch is the 70s. Yes, that is correct. My mom used to relate super hard to Jan Brady. I don't know why, but she did.
That's awesome.
Anyway, let's look at the access records. According to the access records, the only time the defendant entered the clubroom was 2 p.m. Slam. How then is there an entry on this diary from 12:05 p.m. on that day?
Ah! Ridiculous. The defendant simply wrote her entry at 12:05 outside the club room and brought it in at 2 p.m. and placed it
Ferris,
in
what
the
song
locker.
is that referencing? You know, da 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 da. I feel like that's Love Live. Is that Love Live?
Yeah, yes. That is that's one of the Sif.
Oh my god, you're right! I miss Sif so much! I'm gonna cry! What's the button that makes me cry? Not that button, apparently. Is it this button? Wait, what's the... Ah, I miss Sif! I miss Love Live School Idol Festival! Huh. Oh yeah, you should totally listen to Connection, Senpai. It's like, how do I put this? It's like the Ferris's origin story, right? Oh, I'm gonna stop crying now.
Yeah.
That's like our heroic origin story of how we became
Yes.
Staff members.
Yeah, it was my first like project. You know, some of the first songs I've written.
Yeah. And I was like, oh man, this composer Ferris, we're gonna be rivals. Cause I would write idol songs too. But then I saw the form for staff and I was like, if I can't beat Ferris, then I will join them. And we both became composers.
Woo.
Good times. Man, we should be an anime.
Yes, it's the All Stars title screen.
Yeah! All Stars title screen, let's go! Man, I love the story of Cephas. Just like side tangent, that is like actually probably my favorite version of the Love Live canon, and I will not apologize for that take. Oh, you're here for Idolution? Aww. Oh man, Idolution. That's like chapter 3 of our story.
Yeah.
Chapter 3 of many.
Yes.
Well, if you like Idolution, I hope that you'll maybe pay attention to Phoebe's new song, cause that has some Idolution members in it, actually.
Yes,
like as backup singers. And I did work on that song. One of our friends, Afix, was the composer for that song, but Ferris also worked with us on it. And Ferris, you did the guitars, correct?
I did do the guitars.
Yeah, so it's think of it as like what would you call that? Like a spin-off? Like a spin-off of Idolution?
Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it fits the story.
Yeah. Oh, bye, Crackle! Thanks for coming, and thank you for making this wonderful game!
Okay, yes!
Woohoo!
Yes, thank you!
Wait,
Bye-bye.
bye. I'm trying to press the wave button.
Thank you.
There we go. Yay!
Oh. Yeah. They're awesome.
Thank you.
Game's awesome.
Yeah, when you have to. When is Phoebe's song out? It's not out yet, right? Or is it?
It's out. Oh, it's out very soon. It's out on Monday.
I wonder. Maybe I'll do like you know how I did like my talking about the Hololive lyric stream?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do a talking about the Phoebe lyric stream.
If that's something you want to do, I think that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
I think I should do it.
Mm.
Anyway, we're objecting so hard right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Objection. And I don't suppose you have any proof of that, do you, prosecution?
It's simple, really. I don't get how you're not seeing this, or what are we not seeing?
How cute school idols
If the
are?
defendant were in the room at 12:05 p.m., she would have been in the room with the victim. Well, Ayumi-san, Kasumi-san wasn't in the club room with you at 12:05.
Come on, save us, Ayumu.
Actually,
Haha,
she was.
knew it! Oh, I love that face on her. Oh, that's a good animation for being flustered. I appreciate that animation. Did you play Cephas, Ferris?
Yes, I did.
Okay, the side story where Shizuku gets hit in the face with a volleyball?
Oh yeah, I saw that card. I saw the card. Or was it a card?
I think it's just a cutscene. Like from one of her side stories. But like, man, that was like the most relatable scene in Cephas for me. She's like, yes, I can do this. I can play sports. And she gets hit in the face with like a volleyball.
Yeah,
and I was like,
I don't remember where that was from, but I definitely remember remember that scene.
I felt that cutscene in my soul, and I don't know, just like Shizuku being like a little bit like out of her element just kind of reminded me, like, oh no, like she's a little flustered, haha. Let it be known that the prosecution approved of the testimony.
No way. Maybe I overdid this whole cocky prosecutor
Also,
thing.
I love that Shizuku is the prosecutor because like she is an actress and she really wants to get into the role of being like the smarmy prosecution rival. Like, I love that for her.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So the reality of the situation is...
The access records are not definitive proof. It looks like Ayumu and the defendant entered the club room simultaneously at 12:05 p.m.
Oh!
This opens up the possibility that anyone from the club could have entered the room at any point, assuming they enter when someone else leaves.
As a result, the defense
I'm
attests...
reading
It's
your
okay, we
lines.
can read each other's lines. We're friends. Just like sharing clothes with your sibling, you can share lines with me. You know what I mean?
The defense attests that there is not enough evidence to convict the defendant.
Yeah! Bang. The court has determined that there is not enough information for a proper ruling yet. There are too many questions left unanswered to cast suspicion on either the defendant or the witness.
Phew, Kanata-chan is off the hook.
Yeah, I don't think she did it, but like we need her to like throw her under the bus to open up the idea that like other people could have been in the club room.
Yes.
In light of these revelations, court will be adjourned for the day. Both the defense and the prosecution are to search for more evidence for their respective cases. Oh my god, we're gonna investigate already? Oh my gosh, wow, usually in the first case you don't get to do that. Okay.
Oh, well done, Yu-chan. You did it. You managed to hold out for the day. Oh. Let's not get hasty.
She's British all of a sudden.
When I said that the prosecution was ready, I meant that the prosecution was ready.
Oh man, are you ready? I'm a lady. Hajime yo wa. Well, I mean, never mind.
The prosecution would like to present...
Does it?
its second witness!
What? Oh my god, there was a secret surprise witness! Can you believe that, Ferris? Second witness?
Your Honor, the witness can be prepared in 15 minutes.
Sounds like it's time for recess! Very well, court will take a 15-minute recess so the witness can be prepared. That is all. Court adjourned. Yeah.
I miss recess.
Recess was great. You know what though? Actually, I have a really good boss who lets me take like a half-hour like break every day just to like take a walk or get a snack or something.
Oh yeah.
She's a good boss.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I hope that if you have a boss again ever in the future that they let you take a walk and or snack break. And I wish that for all of you in the chat too. Yes, oh my god, are you on the edge of your seat, senpai? I can't believe there's another witness. And I bet this witness did it. Phew. That was tough. But it looks like I managed to pull through to some extent.
Well done, Yu-chan. It looks like you really have a shot at winning this.
You think so, Ayumu? Shizuku-chan's got another witness coming up and it could go either way. She waited until now to call in the next witness, so they might be more detrimental to her case than Kanata-san was. But you never know what to expect in this type of situation. Maybe what the next witness saw will completely break our case. Oh my gosh, senpai, you wish you watched the show or you watched the show? I don't know. Recess was actually a little after my time, actually, so I don't know a lot about it.
The show. We won't know until we try taking it head on, I guess.
Head on! Apply directly to the forehead.
Senpai, you were so cool in there! For that, Senpai gets the biggest, cutest Kasumi wink. Here it comes, catch!
Hold on now, Kasumi-chan. This isn't over yet. Shizuku-chan's calling another witness that we have to tackle. Like, do we have to actually tackle them? That would be amusing. Quick, everybody, get your football uniforms!
Did Senpai see how mean Shizuko got in there? Why is she trying so hard to get Kasumi in trouble? Senpai, do you think Shizuko hates Kasumi now?
No, she's just pretending to be a smarty prosecutor. Absolutely not. It's the prosecutor's duty to attack the defense's case. She's not doing this out of any malice.
Say, who do you think is the next witness, Yu-chan? if it's someone like Emma-san, we might be in
She
trouble.
is the only other person on the list. Who knows? We're just going to have to go in with high spirits and hope for the best. Don't worry, Kasumi-chan. I'll pull the truth out of this situation by the end of the day.
Yeah! The truth!
Oh my god, I got an achievement. I'm excited. Yume no Ippo! Oh, that's cute. That's real cute. Love Live, the franchise about which you have heard a lot but never ventured into. Ooh, well, I would say there's like 2 good entry points for Love Live, right? One is to watch the original Love Live, which, you know, it's a product of its time, but it has some real banger classic songs. And then like watch all the series after that, or you could just kind of jump in with Liella, because I feel like they're the best other series to jump in because you don't need any prior knowledge of Love Live to start watching, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so Love Live Superstar
I
Season
agree
3
with
just
that.
started too, so it's like a good time to get into it because there are new episodes airing right now, but there's already 2 seasons worth of stuff to watch. That's like my personal recommendation. But actually, my favorite season of Love Live, can you guess what it is, Ferris?
Is it Sunshine?
Oh my god, how did you know?
I don't know. I just had a feeling.
Love Live Sunshine. So it relies a little bit on previous knowledge of like the first Love Live series. Is I think the only drawback to it. But I think it tells like a better story with a more satisfying arc because there's more at stake and there's more like heart-wrenching stuff and, you know, loss and feelings and I don't know, like Sunshine just I vibed with it because maybe it just came into my life at the right time because I was going through my Chica phase. I was screaming at the ocean looking for answers and you know, like how do I be special? Stuff like that. What is your favorite what is your favorite season of Love Live first?
I think Superstar Season 1 was my favorite. I think that's the one that I liked the like writing and everything in the most. Like just the story of it, I think, was just very well done.
It was pretty good. I actually, for Superstar, I actually like the second season more. And it's because I like the message of the second season, which is that you don't have to be perfect at something. You just have to have a lot of passion for it and like pour a lot of work into it, obviously. So like there's like, oh my god, I'm gonna go on a tangent. So like there's like 2 stories, right, that kind of tie in with that theme. First is like there's the new first years, right, like Hinako and them. And they are like new members and they're worried they'll never catch up to how good the old members are, like their seniors, their senpais. So like there's that, but like the senpais are like, you know, as long as your heart's in it, you're Gucci. But like there's sort of a middle ground there, you know, because like it is true that if you're in something competitive, you gotta really go for it so that you can keep up with your teammates, right? But then there's also like the Veen Marguerite story and like how she is like, you guys suck and I'm perfect, you know, and I'm gonna win. But the people who win are the people with more passion, actually, rather than someone who's just flawlessly perfect. Because when we look at our idols, like, we want to see their ups and downs and like we want to relate to them and we want to see how much they love doing what they're doing. Like Veen is just doing it to win at that point, you know, like to impress people and to win and to have like the accolades, but she's not like, she doesn't have that same passion for music. She just wants to be perfect at it. But like she has such a character arc coming up, I can feel it, you know.
Yeah, and I think for me too, it's like because like I've gone through that kind of like burnout stuff myself, and it's like the thing that is getting me out of the burnout is just like now I really don't care as much about like doing things perfectly or like doing things well, because it's like it doesn't make me happy, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
what does make you happy?
Yeah, and like I care a lot about like, of course it's still important to be good, which is that kind of like thing with the first years that you were talking about how like, you know, like they have to balance those two things. But it's something where like now it's like you know, like making sure that it's something that I am enjoying
Yeah.
is something that I like is like a non-negotiable for me.
Yeah, and I know you're still kind of on that journey and like figuring it out, but that's the beauty of life, is that we're always on a journey, and there's things to look forward to and learn about, and we're gonna get there. We're in the middle of an arc here, you know?
Yeah.
And the chat has been saying some interesting, cool stuff, so I'm gonna take a look at that real quick. Okay, so let's see. Nikki's talking about attention span. Watching series is hard. I respect that, Nikki. Like, even if you never get around to it,
Same.
thanks for just sitting and listening to me talk about things that I enjoy. And like, honestly, like I have more trouble with books these days. Like, I've been getting through Apothecary Diaries, but I'm getting through it so slowly. I'm like super behind because like reading is not like my attention span is more geared towards, I think, like media stuff or like doing something creative. So yeah, sometimes a book is harder for me to get into, and my like read every Stephen King book goal, which I'm not very far into either. So like I get that some types of media you just get through faster than on others. And then Senpai is saying that middle school and early high school were the prime time of being a full-on anime nerd. Oh my god, me too. Relatable. But it was hard to focus on a couple of anime shows at a time, and Love Live was one of those. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, like, it's never too late though to get really into a series. Like I was way past like high school age or even school age. Well, I was still in college when I got into Love Live, but like, you know what I mean. Like you're never too old to like find an anime that you really vibe with, I feel like. And Himawari Copter changed careers to chase dreams, and you're way more motivated than the previous stable healthcare career. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, I've changed my career path a couple of times too, and I kind of like where I am right now because I have a very short commute, and I care about what I'm doing. It's not quite as creative as like music or content creation or what else was I gonna say? Yeah, like it's not as creative as music stuff, that like that kind of thing. But I'm glad that I still have that in my life, and I'm able to do that because I have like a pretty short commute to work, and it doesn't eat up like 2 hours of my time every day. And then I still have like energy to pursue my hobbies a little bit on the side.
Yeah.
But I wish I had more. I wish I had more energy to pursue my hobbies and stuff that I'm passionate about. But good for you, Himawari Copter. I'm really cheering for you. I hope that you make all your dreams come true.
Yeah, and I totally get that. Like, when things go wrong now, it's like, because if it's something where, you know, it's just all about the work and not about the like passion, then it's like you can keep going, but once the fuel runs out, then
Right. That makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Oh my gosh, a 2-hour commute though. But how do I put this? If you feel like the job is really worth it, and you know, I think that makes sense. If you're commuting 2 hours for a job you don't really like, then you gotta refigure out something. Either move closer to work or get a different job, you know? Himawari Copter agrees with you, Ferris. I'm glad you got to meet each other today. Alright, we finished the first chunk, but now we're really in it.
Yes, the second chunk.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. The first case is, I think it just has the 2 chunks, and then the next ones are longer.
That's
so I
pretty
guess that's
standard.
the same
That's pretty
as,
standard. Well, we're gonna finish the first case tonight, and then we're gonna give you some time, Ferris, to wind down and do a bedtime routine.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll be working after
Okay, I guess that's fine. It's like productive. I just worry about you getting a good amount of sleep.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Oh
after.
yeah, okay. Court is now back in session for the trial of Nakasu Kasumi.
The prosecution is ready as always.
Oh my
Your Honor.
god, stealing Edgeworth's lines. Shizuku. I bet she's like secretly like super into Naru, Mitsu. Anyway. The defense is ready for real this time, Your Honor.
Yeah. Right, let's just get back into the meat of things, shall we? The prosecution shall sum up what we know thus far. At an unspecified time between 12:05 and 3:30 p.m., someone left a basket of bread in front of Ayumi's locker in the club room, including the laced loaf. Our problem right now is that we don't know yet who actually left the basket there. It may have been the defendant, but it may also not have been. However, I intend to clear everything up with my next witness and show that it could only have been nobody but the defendant, Nakasu
That's a
Kasumi.
bold claim. Let's see if she backs it up. Very well. This could go either way. I just hope it isn't someone like Emma-san or we're totally done for. They're really laying on the Emma foreshadowing thing. Oh, there she is!
Oh no!
This is not Bono! This is no Bono! Yep, we're totally done for.
Witness, can you state your name and occupation for us?
Oh yeah, we're tied in the number of characters we're doing.
Yeah, it's gonna be you.
Okay. Sure,
Yeah.
I'm Emma Verde. As for my occupation, I guess I'm just a student and school idol.
Thank you for that. Witness, please testify about what you saw at the club room between 12:05 p.m. and 3:30 p.m.
Whoa!
Okay, sounds good. What I saw at the club room. Oh, Return of the Revenge! You're back just in time for part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Freya's here! Oh my god, Freya said objection!
Oh!
That was a strong
Welcome
objection.
back.
All caps. I respect that. We're gonna find out
Yeah, with
what
a little
what
dash
Emma
of-
allegedly saw at the club room.
Yeah.
At 2:05 p.m., I arrived at the club room to drop off some stuff in my locker. Right as I arrived at the door, though, I ran into Kasumi-chan, who opened it from the inside.
Okay.
Oh.
Interesting. Kasumi-chan then suddenly said, "Shh! Don't tell Ayubu-senpai I left that basket there." Then she took off, and I entered the room to see that there was the basket in front of Ayumi-chan's locker with 3 yummy-looking loaves of bread in it. At that point, I just dropped off my stuff, woke up Kanata-chan, and left with her.
Interesting testimony. You're kidding, right?
We're in a pickle.
Oh, Freya likes pickles.
Emma-san is basically incapable of outright lying, and everything she says seems to point the finger at Kasumi-chan.
I'll say. How the heck am I supposed to cross-examine my way out of this one?
Don't lose hope yet. There's got to be a contradiction somewhere in there. Somewhere. What's wrong, defense? Throwing in the towel?
Absolutely not. The defense refuses to back down just yet. Although, to be honest, your crummy attitude isn't doing me any favors. Yeah, Frey, have a pickle. I'm gonna put a pickle
I like
emoji in
pickles
the chat.
too.
Is there a pickle emoji? I guess not. I accidentally just typed the word pickle. There it is. Is it? No, there's no pickle emoji. How about a cucumber? Okay, you know what? You get a cucumber. There you
Close
go.
enough.
It's the same thing. Okay.
What did we see? Oh wait, oh no.
Okay.
This is,
Alright, so at 2:05 she arrived at the club room to drop off some stuff. Okay.
And that's also, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take another look at this. Okay. I'm just checking.
Yeah.
Okay, so Emma
12:00.
Interesting. So this is 10:02 a.m. Emma went in, right?
Yeah, and then she went in at 2:05.
Yeah, I mean
What's on the record?
we have already kind of proven at this point that the sheet of who entered is like kind of failable because people can walk in together.
Yeah. But is there anything on the sheet at 2:05?
Interesting thought here. Let me look again. No, so she
Oh.
would have had to either.
Oh,
come
I guess
to-
or she said later that that's when Kasumi was leaving.
So when.
So that's why it didn't trigger.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because the door
That makes
opened.
sense. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just thinking about the timeline, I feel like that's gonna be the key here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I will press her on the statement just to find out more about like what was she doing there and stuff like that when she saw. So what were you there to drop off exactly?
You're asking her a question like that. Don't you think that's
Oh, methinks the prosecution is trying to hide something. Well, I was thinking, you know, maybe Emma-san brought us some cool foreign snacks for this weekend or something. Objection sustained. Try to keep your questions on topic, please. Aw, man! Okay, so let's press this. Witness, I noticed that your name never shows up on the access records around the specified time. Okay, that's what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
To clarify, that's because Kasumi-chan opened the door, right?
I guess so. Now that I think about it, I don't think I actually needed to activate the electronic lock because of that.
Now, I suppose that makes sense. Ugh, this isn't going anywhere. Okay. Are you sure? Is there a possibility that you heard wrong?
Nope, that's more or less exactly what she said.
Rebel, rebel, rebel. Order. I will have order.
I think it's about time we wrap up this case. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
No, this isn't over yet. So you're certain that's exactly what you saw? There wasn't, say, another basket which also coincidentally had bread in it or anything?
Nope. One basket, 3 loaves of bread, right smack dab in front of Ayumu-chan's locker.
If that's really true, that's bad news for us. Oh, good night, senpai, or good morning? I don't know what time it is where you are, but but I hope you jump into your Cookie Monster onesie and have a great sleep. I'm never gonna let go of that Cookie Monster onesie thing, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. We will enjoy the rest of our stream a lot. I can tell.
Yeah. Okay. One more.
So why wasn't this brought up earlier? The prosecution left an entire extra party out of its statement.
I simply thought it wasn't necessary to bring it up. That's all. Emma-san here is just a witness. It wasn't necessary to involve her testimony in this case, at least until now.
You can say that, but
There's gotta be something Emma-san missed in there. We better check our court record carefully. Hopefully we can find something used as ammunition.
okay, I want to think about the bread. Because that's like something that we haven't really like delved into a lot.
Yeah.
So like, was the bread as she observed it? Oh my gosh, you bought it, senpai! I knew it! I had a feeling, but it's not, it's not coming on Halloween. Okay, well, that's like the good news and the bad news. Well, you'll get it someday, and we can have something to look forward to, even after Halloween's over, you know? Okay, wait, the basket, okay. Okay, 3 yummy looking loaves of bread. Okay, let me take a look at this. Looking at the records. Okay, so there was bread that she tried to eat. Okay. So she saw the basket. Here's the thing, though. So was this picture of the basket taken after the incident? Because if so, there then would have been 4 loaves of bread inside of it. Because of the one that got bitten, right? The one that got eaten.
That is true. What does the text say for this?
Thanks, you helicopter. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful dinner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What does the text say?
What does the text say?
It says a basket that contains 3 loaves of bread filled with sweet cream, sealed with adhesive flaps. The label reads "Happy Birthday" and anonymous admirer. So that's just kind of,
I guess,
maybe a little bit of a leap in logic, but like,
yeah.
but there's this.
No, that might be it. Cause that's the last loaf, right? Cause like that loaf of bread is different from the ones in the basket.
Yeah.
So I think that.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save. I feel like it's gotta be one of these 2 pieces of evidence on this statement, but I am not entirely totally sure which one.
Which
yeah,
one it
yeah. So okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna save like you do.
Yes.
Like you do in true Ace Attorney fashion.
Yes.
Okay. And let's present some bread. I present bread! put 3 loaves of bread in front of Ayumu's locker. You're absolutely positive that's what you saw?
Yes, I'm certain.
Witness, please take a look at this evidence for me. It's the basket retrieved from the club room, and it's got 3 loaves of bread in it.
Well, I can see that. Isn't that consistent with what I said?
You're right, it would be, if it weren't for this. Oh, so probably you could have presented either of them, but you know.
Oh, that's the loaf that Ayumu-chan ate, right?
Yes, the basket was retrieved with 3 loaves of bread, and the half-eaten bread was retrieved as well. There were no fewer than 4 loaves of bread involved in this case. Oh man, the stakes are higher now. There's 4 whole loaves of bread. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's true. Where did the extra loaf come from? I'll tell you where it came from. Joe Mama. Some lowlife planted it to frame my client. You see, the defendant had only baked and dropped off 3 loaves of bread in total, as implied by the witness. After that, to make it look like the defendant had done it, the real culprit dropped off the double-braided pile of evil in the same basket. Who are you calling a double-braided pile of evil? You want a penalty? Huh? No, not you.
Then you mean me, right?
No, I meant the bread! The loaves are double-braided, see? Oh wow, it's fun that they lined up the cast in such a way that we've got 2 double-braid people here with us. Actually, maybe I should wear my hair in my double-braids hairdo today. I didn't really anticipate that we would be solving a braided bread caper today, Ferris.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, that is a valid possibility.
Alright, Yu-chan, way to bounce back into the fight.
Prosecution, what do you have to say in response?
A keen observation for sure. However, I regret to inform you, defense, that this still doesn't change the fact that nobody entered the room between Emma-san at 2:05 and Ayumu-san at 3:30. Therefore, nobody could have dropped off the extra loaf after the defendant had left the room.
Damn it, she's got a point.
As for where the extra loaf came from, well, the witness can tell you all about it.
This is making me want bread with mustard on
Ooh.
it, actually.
How about it, witness? Can you do that for us?
Can I? I mean, yes, of course.
The 4th loaf.
I had actually bumped into Kasumi-chan earlier that day at around 10:30 a.m. outside the cooking room.
Oh, Freya wants to know what was wrong with the bread. Okay, so recap of what happened so far. So we are trying to solve a case where it was Ayumu-chan's birthday and somebody anonymous left her a basket full of bread. But when she took a bite of one of the loaves of bread, it was laced with very spicy mustard and it made her sweat and cry and it ruined her makeup. So as you can see, this is a very serious case.
Very.
At that time, Kasumi-chan had the basket with her. All 4 loaves of bread were in it. I must have been eyeing the bread pretty hard because she then offered me one of those tasty loaves. However, when I bumped into Kasumi-chan again at the club room, I felt bad for taking a part of Ayumu-chan's birthday present. So, after Kasumi-chan left, I placed the loaf I had with me into the basket.
Oh, okay. This could just be a mix-up. I know, Freya, isn't that the most heinous of crimes? At first I was like, oh man, is there gonna be a murder? No, spicy mustard! Wow! Oh, what a bizarre turn of events. Odd, but I guess not impossibly so.
Before we move on to the defense's cross-examination, I would like to bring everyone's attention to this.
Shiragawa. And what exactly is this? Achoo!
It's a bottle of wagarashi. Essentially, it's a very spicy mustard. Wouldn't you know? It was found in the cooking room.
Oh, you read it backwards. Okay. I was like, what is Shiragawa? Okay, yeah. Wagarashi. Recovered from the cooking room. Contents match that of the lace loaf. Wow, did they get forensics on this? Oh, man. It's a match.
bottle is found sitting on the counter, partially used. The prosecution believes it was used by the defendant before she bumped into the witness at 10:30 a.m. as she was exiting the very room this was found in. The evidence just keeps piling up against us. Still, you can't call it quits yet. Come on. You can
Yeah,
do
I can do it. Ayum was right. I've come too far to be foiled by a stupid bottle of mustard. That's a great line. I'm gonna write that down and use it in real life.
Oh yeah.
Okay, around 10:30 a.m. outside the cookie room. Okay, I want to press all these statements. Like, there's nothing inherently sus about them, I don't think. But, yeah, we'll see,
Yeah, it's like we need more info on one of these.
Okay. Why did you go to the cooking room? I was hungry. You know what? I don't know what amazing answer I was expecting. Short and sweet. Are you sure there were exactly 4 loaves of bread in the basket?
Yep, Kasumi-chan was trying to hide them from me at first, but she did eventually show me, and there were indeed exactly 4 loaves of bread in the basket.
The defendant was attempting to conceal the bread? Sounds awfully suspicious. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Why would Kasumi-chan give you something meant as a gift for Ayumu?
See, I thought it was weird too. I guess I was drooling or something, and Kasumi-chan decided 3 loaves were plenty. But don't quote me on that though, I'm not Kasumi-chan, so I'm just guessing.
Rats. Guess we won't be able to know for sure.
Rats. So what ended up happening to the loaf of bread that you received?
So basically, you found out the loaf you got was Ayumu's gift when you bumped into Kasumi-chan at the club room.
Well, not really. I found out when I first bumped into Kasumi-chan at the cooking room.
Oh, okay. Wait, it took you 3.5 hours to try and correct this mistake?
This is a school. Some students are going to have class during school
Oh yeah, I
hours.
forgot they actually go to school.
Unlike Hanada.
Oh, but Kanata-san can take a 2-hour nap just fine. Still, I'm not completely satisfied with that response. The prosecution's hiding something, I just know it. Okay, so she found that statement sus, for the record. You had an extra loaf this entire time? Why would you leave that out of your previous testimony?
I was told to.
Oh yeah, you know, the prosecution prepping the witnesses.
Shizuku-chan.
Wow, okay, I know she's supposed to be honest, but that's just silly. So the prosecution was trying to hide this piece of evidence? Do you have anything to say for yourself? Oh, she's really getting in touch with her, her inner Edgeworth.
Yes. First off, it's by whom, not by
semantics, semantics. Next you're gonna be telling me that that ladder is a step ladder. So annoying! But that's our theater girl playing the role of evil, arrogant prosecutor for you. Honestly, sometimes I feel like she just wanted to do this whole attorney thing so she can screw around as an evil prosecutor.
Second, once again, I didn't think it was necessary to bring up, since no matter whose hands the loaves gets exchanged between, they all started with Kasumi-san and they all ended with Ayumu-san.
Well, at least that's somewhat understandable. I got an achievement for having my grammar corrected, Ferris. It's just like my like my grandma used to do. I feel so at home.
Wow. This case is getting weirder and weirder by the second.
Oh, sorry, I clicked too soon.
That's okay.
I sure didn't, but from the looks of it, Shizuku-chan did.
We'll probably have to do some thinking outside the box for this one because nothing else is clicking with me. We want to prove that Kasumi-chan didn't make any laced loaves, right? Well, let's assume she didn't. Then let's ask ourselves why it was impossible that she would want to.
This is a tricky one. Okay.
Cool.
Press Alt for backlog. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, let's try it out. Wait. Look at that. Look at that. OMG.
Wow.
OMG. Yeah. So the part we missed was who knew that we get to this point. Well, here we are at this point. We have arrived at this point.
Yeah. I think I know.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Ferris.
Oh. Well, that's because I remember this. You
Ah,
can.
okay. I
You
thought
can
I was
figure
getting
it
a
out
free hint.
yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. I know what it is. I don't know what evidence on what statement it would be.
Okay. After she left. Okay, so you saw her at the club room. Alright, I'm gonna look through the court record. Okay, obviously my badge is just for funsies. Alright, so there's this. Okay, more information about the crime. Okay, let me check this out. I haven't looked at this in a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so this happened at 3:30. I was the victim. Kasumi's a suspect, obviously. Okay, so believed to have laced a loaf of bread with wagarashi mustard and planted it as a booby-trapped gift. Okay, so we've got the half-eaten bread, we've got the basket, we've got the diary, we've got the twist tie. The twist tie, that's an interesting detail we haven't really...
Yeah. It's a little sus.
I know, yeah. We haven't really gotten into that yet. Okay, so there's a twist tie on the floor. I mean, would it have been the twist tie from the bread that was eaten? Or perhaps not?
Yeah, because it couldn't have been the remaining breads.
Right. So...
You know, because the remaining breads are still in the basket.
Yeah, so the question is, which loaf did it come from? Very interesting. Alright, let me look through the other evidence just in case. Okay, we've got...
Yeah, because like these don't have any twist ties on them.
Right. That is interesting. Okay. Alright, and this is like a close-up of the bread basket. That bread looks so good. I want bread! Okay.
I could use some bread too.
We gotta get that bread first.
Oh yeah.
In every possible sense.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's double braided just like the other loaf. So interesting though that the mustard bread had the same pattern. Like the same double, or at least it was double braided. Freya wants bread too. It's bread hours. It's bread hours over here. Hashtag real
It's
bread.
like on the outside, all the breads are identical.
Yeah. Okay, so Kasumi saw Ayumu for the first time on March 1st. And that was the motive, allegedly. Okay, so then we've got the records of who came in and out, but I feel like we've kind of exhausted that at this point, possibly. And then...
I mean, you can always use it.
Yeah, I mean, I can always, check it again, like.
Yeah.
So Kasumi was in and out.
Or I guess right now, right now it's like the kitchen stuff that
Right,
we're
right,
talking
right.
about. So.
Right. Okay. So I feel like it has to do with the twist tie for some reason. Am I thinking along the right lines, or is that something for later?
I think that might be for
Okay.
later. I think there's something else.
Something else. Okay. So she wrote the diary entry at 12:05.
With a motive.
Okay. And then these are the records of who was in and out of the club room. Just gonna look at that. Okay. So Emma was in the morning. Was that the only time Emma was in the club room? Was in the morning?
In the morning, and then she came back at 2:05, and that's also when she returned the bread, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, let's
Is
look at
that
her
what she was
testimony.
talking
again.
about?
Let's look at her testimony.
Like she
again.
took the bread from Kasumi in the morning,
and then she returned the bread at 2:05 when she
Okay,
came back.
let's see. Freya wants to
bump
go
into
to the
her in the
bakery with me.
morning.
Yeah, let's do it. Well, if you want to go with me on that Sunday when we're going to round 1, we should totally do it. We're making plans. We're making big plans. Me and Freya.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to talk her into like playing hooky or whatever.
No.
Okay. So you bumped into Kasumi at 10:30. Okay, do you think it has to do with the timing again? Like the times of things that happen. So you saw her outside the cooking room at 10:30. She would not have had any motive to do it at 10:30 because the diary entry happened at 12:05.
12:05.
Also, Freya says Emma is cute. Big agree. Look at her. She's adorable. Don't you just want to pick her up
Oh,
and put
yeah.
her on your shelf?
Yeah.
Okay, she had the basket with her at that time. All 4 loaves of bread.
All 4 loaves.
But she didn't have her motive allegedly until 12:05, right?
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
it.
Let's try
So
it.
maybe on the first one, on the first statement. Yeah.
Okay, we'll try it on there and then we'll see. I'm not as certain about this one as some other ones, but I will do what I do and oops, oh, wait, I will save.
The most important part.
Okay. Okay. So let's present. Let's present something. Okay, I'm gonna give it my best shot. Okay, I'm gonna put my finger. I'm gonna say a little wish that I hope this is the right statement and the right piece of evidence. And I'm. Oh yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Witness, are you aware of what this is?
A journal of some sort?
Right. Specifically, it's the defendant's journal presented as evidence that she had a motive. There's an entry in here written at 12:05 p.m. on the day of the crime. In it, Kasumi-chan details how she was jealous of Ayumu's cuteness on that day.
Classic Kasumi-chan. Combined with her nature, I can see why she would want to sabotage poor Ayumu-chan.
Yes, but there's a problem. The entry states that Kasumi-chan only saw Ayumu in all of her glory at 12:05 p.m. that day and no earlier. So tell me, how could she have prepared the laced loaves at 10:30 a.m. an hour and a half before she saw Ayumu? Yeah!
Oh, that's true.
Whoa.
So the defendant hadn't seen the victim at the time she prepared the bread, which means this whole time we were assuming that the defendant had prepared the laced loaf as a sort of revenge of pettiness in response to Ayumu's prettiness. Pettiness, prettiness. It's really just one letter difference, you know? I think. However, we now know that it's impossible that the defendant had such feelings at the time she prepared the bread. Thus, she had no motivation. Therefore, the defendant had no reason to commit this crime. And don't say that's just how she is, because that's not a valid reason. The court agrees. It wouldn't be fair to indict the defendant unless there was a reasonable motivation. Well, what say you, witness?
Huh? Well, why are you asking me?
Wait, sorry, my bad. I got too caught up in the moment. Let me try that again. Well, what say you, prosecution?
You're absolutely correct. Without the motive in the diary, it would not be enough to consider the defendant
Oh,
guilty.
she's got something up her sleeve, though.
I don't know what it is. Unless she had another motivation.
What? Another motivation?
I'll let the defense explain it. Ayuma-san, if you may. Wait, what exactly am I explaining? Something happened the day before the crime. Do you remember? Wait, could it be that? Do I have to?
Oh, man.
If you won't, I will. I don't mean to embarrass you, but this is important.
Freya says that maybe the culprit just likes bread with spicy mustard. Big agree. Actually, that sounds kind of tasty to me right now. Tomorrow, I
I'd
am
be
for
down
real
for
getting
it,
a pretzel with
honestly.
spicy mustard after work.
Oh my god.
So the day before the crime, Ayumu-san was in one of the restrooms doing what she calls ayupyeon to herself in the mirror.
Oh dear, this is embarrassing. Oh my goodness, oh my gracious. Oh, that's cute!
Yu-chan, I just remembered I need to go home and feed Sasuke.
Yes, Sasuke mentioned, let's go!
I love Sasuke.
Such a marketable plushie. Right now?
Yeah. At that point, she was walked in on by none other than Kasumi-san. In short, they had an argument. And the victim was upset about being walked in on, while the defendant was upset about Ayumu-san being cuter than her.
My gosh, this just got serious. Where'd this suddenly come from? I guess bread isn't the only thing Shizuku-chan can pull out of her behind. Oh dear. That said, if she's willing to suddenly resort to this kind of anecdotal evidence, I might be closer to the truth than I thought. I wouldn't put it out of the realm of reality for the crime to be motivated by this incident, to be honest. However, you do realize that this does not qualify as valid evidence, correct?
I am aware. However, the witness has testimony that connects this, that story with this crime. Oh.
Well, let's hear it. Da-na-na!
This all happened right after Kasumi-chan had handed me one of the loaves of bread after I bumped into her outside of the cooking room. She suddenly whispered to me, "Remember that argument Ayumu-senpai and I had the other day?" She didn't specifically mention Ayumu-chan's birthday at the time, so it sounds like she made the bread more because of the argument. I didn't realize it at the time, but I guess she was planning her payback.
No, I think she was trying to apologize, actually.
She asked me if I knew which locker was Ayumu-chan's, but I didn't, so I just shook my head no.
Ooh.
So, it appears that the defendant had indeed set up the gift as a trap in response to the argument, especially since, as the witness has stated, she made no mention of the victim's birthday. Well, let's not beat around the bush, defense. Your cross-examination, if you please. It looks like all we did was stall them a bit, but I can feel the prosecution's case unraveling by the second. There's gonna be a break for us in here soon. I can feel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting close. We're gonna crack this bread caper.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm wondering if there's like, I might just press all the statements.
Yeah.
Just for clarification, did she hand you a random loaf out of the 4?
I guess so. I'm not her, so I wouldn't know for sure, but it didn't look like she put much thought into which loaf she gave me.
Listen, Judge Lady, says Wayne. The judge actually has a name in this game. That's special. We've had so many cases with the Ace Attorney Judge, and we have no idea what his name is.
Oh.
We will never know. Maybe it's like Judge Judgerson or something, but this is not.
Was it the same judge in like all the games?
Pretty much, except there's one case where the judge's brother presides.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, so much judge lore.
Why? What's the matter?
Not sure. Maybe I should continue. Yes, always ask for more. Always press harder. Always judging McJudge face. Yeah. Cracklag, you got some good name ideas. Maybe you should write for Real Ace Attorney, and you can make McJudge face a real character. I'm looking forward to that. Witness, did any of the 4 loaves stand out, or were they identical?
All 4 loaves were made and packaged identically, I'm pretty sure.
And how can you be so sure of that? It's not like you studied the bread in the basket when Kasumi-chan showed them to you, right?
No, I studied them after.
After?
After?
Yep, I went on Kasumi-chan's social media and saw that she posted a picture of the loaves of bread. They looked so delicious that I just had to take another look at them. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they were all the same.
Oh, me too. I'm gonna take a look right now. I want to take a look.
But isn't that weird? Only one of the 4 loaves were laced, right? So how did she know which one not to give you? What if she gave you the laced loaf?
Beats me. I guess she just memorized which one it was.
That's a bit too odd for me to just ignore like that. Witness, please add the statement to your testimony. Okay, the law of Ace Attorney states that when a statement gets added to the testimony, that is the statement you present something on. Okay, so they were baked and bagged identically. However, I think this would be a good time to bring up the fact that there was a twist tie on the floor, right?
Yeah, I think there was one that me, Egu, and Issa were like stuck on forever. It might have been this one, or it might have been it was something with the twist tie that we were just stuck for like an hour on.
The fact that they were bagged identically, I feel like we're onto something here.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes you just gotta figure out what is the right statement, what is the right evidence.
Yeah,
but it's gotta be this statement because she just added this to her testimony, which means
it is important. I think you got it. I think you got it. Let's look at what we have.
First I'm gonna save like you do.
Oh yes.
Man, okay. Alright, so let's bring up the court record and then let's look at this. So it says you got the half-eaten bread, the basket, the other one's
maybe this is one where like multiple can work because it is the twist tie.
It's definitely got to be that. All right, and the twist tie was found on the floor. Okay, so let's present this and see.
I like this one. I like this one.
All right, I'm ready to object. This better be good. This better be right. My attorney senses are tingling. Objection! Yes!
Yeah!
Slam! I figured it out. I finally understand what's going on here. The 4 loaves of bread could not all have been identical. Oh, do tell why.
Yes, I'm curious to know what your epiphany is as
Oh,
well.
smug Shizuku. I'm about to wipe that smug right off your face. It's in here somewhere, I know it, but which part? Oh yes, this is the part where we gotta... Okay. The 4 loaves of bread could not have been identical, and the following part of the crime report shows why. Okay, it's evidence found. It's evidence found.
Yeah.
Take that! It's all in here. The evidence found related to the crime. Really? And how does this show that the 4 loaves of bread must not have been identical?
Yes, please enlighten us, defense.
It's quite simple, Your Honor. Up to this point, we've covered all of the evidence listed in this crime report except the twist tie. What could that little twist tie tell us what we haven't already established? I'll show you. This is the basket of bread collected at the scene of the crime? Indeed. I would like you all to note that none of the loaves are packed using twist ties. They are instead packaged with an adhesive flap. Yet the witness claims that they were packed all identically to each other. I love the close-up. Very dramatic. Yeah? I was wrong about that? So what does it mean? Could it be that the witness was mistaken? I don't think so. The defendant posted a photo of the bread on her social media, didn't she? That way we can be sure if the loaves were identical. Well, you said you took a look at Kasumi-chan's post on her social media, correct? Were any of the loaves packed with a twist tie?
Actually, none of them were. You guys can take a look for yourselves if you don't believe me. Oh my god! This was the one we were stuck on.
Hang on, so the loaves of bread were packaged identically at first, but by the time the victim got to them, one of them was packaged differently, which means... There's only one thing it could mean. The twist tie was found on the floor, which means the loaf that it was used to package had been opened. Moreover, the only loaf of bread that was opened at the time Kanata-san investigated the scene of the crime was the laced loaf. That means that the replaced loaf and the laced loaf are one in the same. Then who could have swapped in the laced loaf? Defense, what do you make of this? Oh boy. There's only one person it could have been. Could it be? The one who planted the lace loaf is... Okay, this is a good point to save. I think Emma did it by accident, maybe. Like, she bought a bread, like a different bread and put it in. Okay, but let's see if we're right. Okay, I gotta wait for it. Save before I accuse the wrong person by accident. Okay, I think Emma did it by accident. What do you think, Ferris?
I think so. I don't... Cause she was the one that had it,
Yeah.
you know? She was the one that took it, and she was the
And
one
she
that
was
put
like,
it
yeah, I had
back.
to put in another loaf. So yeah, I think Emma-san, could it be that you were the one who placed the laced loaf? Did you just say
Emma-san?
bring? I like how that escalates. Bring, bring, bring.
Pardon me, can you say that again? It sounded like you were accusing the witness of committing
Yeah,
the crime.
I did. Of course. Listen carefully. Emma-san, it was you who placed the lace bread, wasn't it? Oh my god! This is so dramatic. This is a corner theme. Do you know what that means, Ferris? It means
What
we
does it
cornered
mean?
someone. We trapped him in a lie.
Whoa!
I'm just gonna vibe to this music for a minute, okay?
It's so good. Yeah!
This is great. I love. Okay, thank you for the corner theme. That's genius.
Me?
Defense, are you suggesting that the witness committed the crime? Of course I am. Think about it. Between the time Kasumi-chan took the photo of the 4 identical loaves of bread and the time Ayumu arrived to take a bite out of the laced bread, only one other person came into contact with said bread. Who, pray tell, was that one other person? Oh, Wayne says Pursuit 20XDX? What, did this come out in, did this game just come out this year?
I think it might have been last year or the one
Okay,
before
yeah,
that,
so I
I'm
feel
not
like corner 2023 or 24. That's right, it was the witness, Emma-san! Ah! Oh my god, she's gonna have a breakdown. Witness, explain, what is the meaning of this?
No, that can't be right. What if, Shizuka-chan?
2022? Okay, wow, this has been in the works for a while, Shakalak. I respect that. I respect
Yeah,
the
or
amount
the
of time.
the episodes they slowly come out. 'Cause we're on the third one was released a while
Yeah,
ago.
definitely worth the
So,
like, you know, worth the time
Yeah.
to put into it. It's
Yeah,
literally so
because
much
like
fun.
it looks like a lot of work goes
Yeah.
into it. So I'm excited for the rest of
Yeah.
it.
All right, Ferris. What is our smarmy prosecutor who's not looking so smart right now?
Yeah,
have
the
to say?
defense is full of dribble. Dribble?
Yeah.
Is that what that word is?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but that's something that the defense is full of. That's not even considering the possibility that the defendant could have dropped off the lace loaf after the witness left.
Sorry, but that could not have happened. Kasumi-chan couldn't have dropped off the laced loaf after Emma-san entered at 2:05 p.m. as shown by. Wait for it.
Couldn't have dropped it off after. Is it
I
that?
feel like it's gotta be schedule
that?
related, right? I'm saving.
Yeah,
I can't save. Oh lord, I'm
after
stuck.
Emma entered. Yeah, because Kasumi left. Kasumi
Yeah.
left at the same time that Emma
Yeah,
got
okay.
in.
Okay.
Yeah, there. It's because there's no. It's because there's no entry for 205.
Yeah, okay. Alright, let's hit it.
Yeah.
Please look at the provided access records. You'll notice that nobody entered the room between 2:05 p.m. when the witness entered as Kasumi-chan exited and 3:30 p.m. when the victim entered. Now recall that the prosecution themselves stated that nobody else entered between Kasumi-chan leaving and Ayumu entering. Guess what? That includes Kasumi-chan herself. No! It's very windy in this courtroom all of a sudden, don't you think?
Yeah. That's just how intense it is.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Holy
you know in the
converse your
Phoenix Wright
bubble.
anime, for some reason, whenever they object, it gets really windy in the courtroom. It's like the weirdest
Oh, I
thing. It's
see.
absolutely ridiculous. And I'm like, why is it like this? I don't know, it's just gotta be extra dramatic, you know?
I love it. I love the drama. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you know this all means nothing, right? A little twist tie won't get you
Oh
anywhere.
my god, did you know that Crackalack LL Shackalack says that I can just call them crack? I feel so privileged. I feel so honored.
Yeah. Hello, Crack. Nice to meet you, Crack. Thanks for coming,
Yeah,
Crack.
I hope you come back, Crack.
Okay, anyways, are you aware that the detective, Konoi Kanata, wasn't present at the crime scene during the entirety of the investigation? Remember that Kanata-san mentioned that the access records were shut off at 4:30, and that she returned to the scene of the crime at 4:50. What does this mean? It would have been extremely easy for the defendant to return to the scene of the crime between those times and plant the twist tie at the scene of the crime to trick people just like you.
And I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but I know for a fact that it was absolutely impossible for that to happen.
What? It was impossible. Was
She
it
broke
impossible?
character. We threw her off. Yes. Here's why it was impossible for Kasumi-chan to have entered the scene of the crime between 4:30 and 4:50 p.m. Okay.
Oh. Suspect was apprehended at 4:10.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's do it.
Yeah.
If you took a look at the crime report, you can see that the suspect was apprehended at 4:10. Yeah, you like that face, Freya? I think it's the second time we've seen it, but it makes me laugh every time. She was taken away before the access records were even shut off. There's no way she could have barged into the club room afterwards.
Damn it! She's right. What was I thinking?
And now, the
Thesaurus.
moment of truth. Witness, be honest. The loaf of bread you placed in the basket wasn't the same one you received from Kasumi-chan, was it?
The prosecution's trust is in the witness. Come on, witness. There's no way that the defense is correct about this rubbish, right?
Well,
No, as in the defense is wrong, correct?
no, it's true. The bread was a different loaf.
What the hell?
So what really happened was, via Kasumi-chan's photo of the bread before the incident, we know that all 4 loaves were packaged identically at first. However, a lone twist tie was found at the scene of the crime, indicating that one of the loaves had been wrapped differently by the time the crime happened, and only one person came into contact with the bread between those 2 times. Therefore, the defense attests that it was not the defendant who sent Ayum with the laced bread, it was the witness, Emma Verde. It is unbelievable that I am saying this, but the one who pulled this cruel prank on Ayumu-san appears not to have been Kasumi-san, but Emma-san. And also, I'm noticing we didn't present the mustard yet, so that's gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
Defense, I must commend you. Against all odds, you managed to prove that Kasumi-san was not in fact responsible for this crime. Somebody's gonna hold your objection. It is not over. It is not. My attorney senses are tingling. It's not over.
Did you really think this
No,
was
I
over?
just said it's totally not over. Didn't think so. This time, though, I'm ready.
I must say, defense, your ability to rile up the court is impressive. It makes us forget to slow down and look at the facts. Even I found myself too distracted to ask myself the simple questions, but we're all calmed down now, so let's take a step back for a second. There's one important question we forgot to ask ourselves in all of this that will turn everything on its head.
Something we forgot to ask ourselves?
Yes, and that one simple is important question is why?
Why? Why?
Yes, why? This whole time I've been racking my brain about why on earth Emma-san would want to pull this stunt on Ayumu-san, and I've yet to come up with one.
There's like this one song in Ace Attorney that just is like, and it's in every single game. It's like the most important song in Ace Attorney.
Oh, when does it show up? When
Just
does
like
it,
whenever something suspenseful
play?
happens, or there's like a cliffhanger.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. That's what I've been thinking. Emma-san's so sweet and friendly, I can't even begin to think of a possible motive.
The prosecution is right. We're currently lacking an all-important motive. Ugh, she's right. We haven't found a motive.
One possibility I've been thinking about is the idea that Emma-san's loaf of bread was not laced and that one of the other loaves in the baskets were instead. As well, the twist tie may have been placed there from an unrelated source and didn't come from the laced loaves packaging at all.
Oh, that track is just called
After
Suspense?
all.
Yeah, that checks out. That tracks. Yeah, I definitely felt the suspense from this track. Good job, like, giving me the vibes. I totally picked up on those vibes.
Now, this may sound convoluted, but the prosecution believes that this is infinitely more plausible than Emma-san somehow having a reason to do this to Ayumu-san.
Very true.
Yu-chan, they're gonna let her walk away! I don't think she did it, but if she walks... Not only are we never gonna find out what really happened, but also Kasumi-chan will be found guilty!
I can't let that happen. It can't just end like this. Your Honor, there's too much we don't know about this case. We believe that there is not enough information yet for a proper ruling. Emma-san admitted that the loaf that she placed wasn't the same one that she received, correct? Therefore, the defense requests that the witness testify about what she did with the loaf of bread she received and how it was replaced with the loaf ultimately consumed by the victim. The court acknowledges the situation that the culprit could only have either been Kasumi-san or Emma-san. However, due to the astronomically low likelihood that Emma-san had a motive for this crime, the court is still of the belief that Kasumi-san is the real culprit. That said, in the spirit of clearing up as much uncertainty as possible, the defense will be allowed one more testimony from the witness. Oh man, this is it! It all goes down to this testimony first. Are you ready for this?
Yeah!
Do note, though, that if this cross-examination proves fruitless, the verdict shall be handed down immediately. So I've only got one shot at this, huh? I better make it count!
A futile effort, but loose ends are loose ends. Witness, let's wrap this up once and for all.
Done.
Witness, are you listening? Please testify about where you got the new loaf of bread. Oh no. ...
Sure thing.
We're gonna get the truth!
The truth! The most important thing. Finding the truth.
After I received a loaf from Kasumi-chan, I immediately opened it and bit into it. Right afterwards, though, I found out the bread was Ayumu-chan's present, so feeling bad about it, I decided to have a replacement made in the cooking room. I remembered the design of the bread as well as I could, and got a replacement wrapper and a twist tie from the cooking room supplies. I wasn't sure about the filling, so I called Kasumi-chan about it and found the bottle in the cooking room. I had class, so I handed off the ingredients and specifications to the cooking assistant so she could do it while I was away. When I came back and saw that the bread was baked to perfection, I just packed it up and dropped it off in the club room.
Baking assistant? Fancy your school.
That's quite the story. If this weren't Emma-san, I would have honestly had my doubts.
But it is, and now you know exactly why the true culprit could only be the defendant.
Defense, are you ready for your final cross-examination? I'm ready. Because who would vouch for Kasumi-chan if I weren't? Okay, I'm gonna press these statements. I'm just gonna press all of them.
Yeah.
So in the mere seconds between Kasumi-chan handing you the bread and asking about Ayumu's locker, you had already unwrapped the bread and taken a bite out of it?
Basically, yes. I couldn't just give Ayumu-chan a half-eaten loaf, so I just finished it off.
Alright, so how long did it take you to eat the whole thing?
15 seconds?
For a loaf that big? Wow, she's fast. Defense, do you think this is important to the testimony? No, I was just curious. Then I suggest you make better use of your time.
I really want bread.
Since you had bumped into Kasumi-chan at the door of the cooking room, I assume that you ended up going into the same cooking room that she left, right?
That's right. I headed in right after Kasumi-chan left.
The wakarashi bottle was found in that same cooking room, though, wasn't it? So there's the possibility that you'd use the bottle for your replacement loaf instead.
No, it doesn't. Don't forget that Emma-san still has no reason to do so.
No good. I just can't seem to get a solid footing.
So you did misremember what the packaging was like after all.
I think. Now that Shizuku-chan mentioned it, I'm not sure if my loaf had a twist tie or not.
Oh.
I guess I was too caught up in the moment. The mild surprise of suddenly bumping into Kasumi-chan combined with her holding a fancy basket caught me off guard. To be honest, when it comes to these kinds of things, I'm more focused on the bread than the packaging.
I suppose I can't really blame her for that. This is Emma-san we're talking about after all. Yeah, her favorite food is bread.
So besides the twist tie, everything else about the packaging was identical, right? I think so. Since Kasumi-chan cooked the bread in the same room, she probably also used the same plastic wrappers from the supplies.
I guess everything checks out here too. And how did that conversation go exactly?
Well, I sort of just called her and asked her what the filling was. I said I was going to write it down so I could cook myself another loaf later. It turns out to be a specific brand of cream from a specific place. Shira something.
Just a second, witness. Pardon my interruption. Is this the cream that you
Oh
heard
my
about?
god,
It's
it is
called
backwards! Ah, that's why she got mixed up. Oh my goodness.
Oh yes, that's it. Shirakawa.
I see. I grabbed this on the off chance that it may be important. It was found in the same cooking room. Well, Emma-san's story checks out because this cream smells and tastes absolutely delectable.
Ah, Shirakawa brand cream add to the core record. Alright. Shirakawa. Let's go.
Shirakawa brand cream. I've never heard of it, and it seems like Emma-san hadn't either.
The cooking assistant?
Yeah, basically she's a TA who usually helps the cooking class, but is also there sometimes on her own. I'm on good terms with her, so I handed her the filling and the photo of the bread on Kasumi-chan's social media and asked her to do me a favor. I guess I didn't pay too much attention to how she packaged it, and that's why I don't remember if my loaf had a twist tie on it. I wasn't the one who packaged it.
So Emma-san didn't cook the loaf herself. Hang on, so there was another person involved in this? Shouldn't we get their side of the story as well?
The verdict is being handed down after his cross-examination. Are you sure you want to spend time bringing in another witness?
Ugh, if only I had more time. So, is there anything being left out this time? No surprise loaves of bread or other evidence? No more extra bits of testimony?
No more. I promise you that's the end of it. There's nothing more to the story.
But I actually need you to bring something out this time. There's not enough to work with here. Then, are you sure you got everything right this time? Everything you said is accurate to what happened?
Defense, are you suggesting that the witness is lying about something in her testimony? If you think something's inaccurate, surely you can prove it, right?
That face.
I don't know. I just don't.
That's quite enough. There's nothing else to cross-examine. The defense has failed to find any gaps in the witness's testimony.
No!
Therefore, as stated, I will hand down my verdict. Oh man, it's time for a last-minute objection.
I told you it was futile. Like I said, there is no way that Emma-san could have any reason to commit the crime.
It's no use, Ayumu.
It's no use,
I
Ayumu.
failed.
Shizuku-chan's right. Emma-san would never have a motive to do the crime. Which is why I was thinking,
Yeah, I
you
was
know,
thinking too.
maybe she did it by accident?
Accident! Your Honor, please wait. The defense attests that there's still the possibility that the witness is mistaken about what actually happened.
That's the most desperate attempt at prolonging the trial possible. You're saying that the witness's testimony is wrong? You want to make that accusation? Then surely you must have the evidence to back it up,
I think
right?
so. The prosecution is right. In a court of law, evidence is everything. Wow, that's like some real Von Karma stuff right there. Therefore, if you want to make that accusation, you must present the evidence. Well, defense, do you have evidence to back up your claim? I think I do. This is it. The whole case hinges on this decision. If we assume Emma-san really accidentally had a lace loaf made, then she must have misinterpreted one of the pieces of evidence. But which one? The piece of evidence that Emma misinterpreted is this thingy, right?
Yeah.
Ida present.
Yeah.
Emma-san, you were mistaken about this evidence.
I was? How so?
Well, I was thinking, perhaps you... Isn't that the Shirakawa cream thing? Huh? Well, yes, but...
Then I don't think I would have misidentified it, right?
Are you absolutely sure that there isn't, like, a slight chance that maybe you misidentified it?
Objection!
Your Honor, the defense is badgering my witness.
You! Ugh. Okay.
Oh, it's the other one.
Okay.
It's the other one.
Okay. It's interesting though that, how do I put this? In Vanilla Ace Attorney, when you present a wrong piece of evidence, there's usually just like kind of like stock dialogue where, because you could be presenting any piece of wrong evidence, they're like, it was this thing. And then there's like some generic thing like, what the heck do you mean, defense? And it's like, oops, guess that was wrong. But like they actually had the thought to like, make dialogue for if you make that wrong choice like I just did. Okay, so I'm gonna try the other sauce.
Yeah.
Let's go, other sauce, let's go! Okay, this is the bottle of the wagarashi used in the lace loaf. If Emma really did use this lace loaf, then she must have mistaken it for the bottle of Shirakawa somehow. I've got to think carefully. We literally have to turn our thinking around, right? Because like forwards and backwards, you know?
Yeah.
Which part of the wagarashi bottle should I show Emma-san? Okay, the name on the label. The name on the label. I'll write the name on a strip of paper exactly as it appears on the bottle of wagarashi. Witness, can you take a look at this for me?
I see it. What about it?
Can you please read this for us?
Of course. It says Shirakawa.
Oh my god.
OMG! Witness. Are you aware that this actually says wagarashi, as in the name of the mustard used in the laced bread?
So it does, huh?
In light of this, is it possible that you made the same mistake when you picked out the filling at the cooking room?
I did.
You did?
You're right. I didn't want to believe that I could make such an awful mistake as sabotaging a gift for a friend, but it's true.
Emma-san laced the bread? So that's it, huh? That's what really happened. But how? How could you mix up these two ingredients that look completely different?
See, I wasn't sure either. How could you confuse a spicy mustard and a sweet cream with different names? But then I figured out that it probably has to do with the orientation of the names. The orientation of the names? Yes, the orientation of the names. The orientation of the names? The orientation of the names! The orientation of the names?! Wagarashi is written as wagarashi, and Shirakawa is written as Shirakawa. Though these names look very different at first glance, they look almost identical if one is read backwards. I figured Emma-san, being a foreigner, would be used to reading things left to right. However, if you look at the wagarashi, it is written as wagarashi. You'll notice that it's written right to left. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And being in a hurry to get to class, she missed the difference between the ga in the wagarashi and the ka in Shirakawa. Exactly. Emma-san heard the name Shirakawa and accidentally read wagarashi as Shirakawa.
But wouldn't the cooking assistant have realized she was baking a loaf of bread with spicy mustard? She didn't think that was weird? It's possible that she did, but when we started this session of the trial, I was afraid I wouldn't get anywhere with cross-examinations because Emma-san is too trustworthy. I didn't think she could lie about anything. Emma-san said she's on good terms with the cooking assistant, right? Maybe in a similar way to me, she trusted Emma-san's judgment too much to question it. I agree. If Emma-san was in a hurry and requested I do something important for her, I wouldn't have questioned it either.
Well, I've got to hand it to you, Defense. You've done a fantastic job convincing us that indeed Emma-san could be the one behind this whole situation.
Yeah, praise me more!
Including
myself.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I trusted my own judgment too much. I wanted to correct a mistake, but I just ended up causing another mistake. I was too careless. I didn't think I could actually mess up this badly, and because of that, poor Kasumi-chan got blamed for it instead of me. But now that Yu-chan has shown us what really happened, I know now that I was wrong. I need to own up to my mistake, huh?
Emma-san.
Ayumu-chan, Kasumi-chan, I'm sorry. I hope that you can forgive me for all of this.
I forgive her. Congratulations, Kasumi-san. You picked out a good defense attorney because it looks like you'll be cleared of all charges.
Of course! Never doubted Senpai for a second. See? Told you it wasn't Kasumi. Just because something bad happens, that doesn't always mean that it's Kasumi's fault, you know. Now, if you don't mind, Kasumi would like to go home.
Hang on, Kasumi-chan. The judge still needs to call the verdict. Who knows? Maybe Shizuku-chan has something to show us that'll put you back under suspicion.
Shizuko, you wouldn't do that, would you? Quick, judge, call the verdict. Say that Kasumi isn't guilty.
Just a little payback for saying all those self-incriminating things to Emma-san. Oh, very well then. This court officially finds the defendant, Nakase Kasumi, not guilty! Confetti, confetti, confetti! Yeah! Let's go! That is all. Court is adjourned. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. There's always usually one more thing you gotta present, though.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna save right here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Save. Save. Save.
Yeah, I did it.
I actually did it. I won!
Way to go! That was amazing, Yu-chan.
You know, at the end of it all, I have to say that it was all actually pretty fun. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the next one.
You did it, Senpai. Kasumi knows you love for that. Maybe Kasumi will owe you one, or maybe not.
Thanks, Kasumi-chan. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Who is it? Oh, there she is.
Ayumu-chan, I'm sorry I ruined your birthday yesterday. Can I ever make it up to you?
Don't worry about it, Emma-san. I'm already over it. You guys are my friends, okay? You're all too important to me to get upset at.
Ayumu.
Besides, I've had worse. It couldn't be as bad as the time I got possessed by a demon, or that time I went to Mars to bring back the joy of idols to the Martians.
This is new. Huh? That actually happened?
Wait, no, never mind. I think that second one was actually a
Was
dream
that,
I had.
wait, was that a Nichiyon?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm for...
Ayumu is
That sounds like
absolutely
it
weird
happened.
in Nichiyon, and I love that for her. You're telling me the first one wasn't?
Oh, Emma-senpai, how could you? You almost let Kasumi take the bullet for something that you did. Why would you do that? Sorry, Kasumi-chan. I really thought it was you who wanted to prank Ayumu-chan for the argument the day before her birthday. No, it was an apology gift. APOLOGY gift. That's why I put Unity on my social media post.
in a sense, it was good that there was uncertainty about who did it, right? There wouldn't have been a case if there wasn't. Oh,
Drink water, Ferris.
I'm alive.
Yay. Oh, hey, Kanata-san, how was playing detective?
It was fun, kind of. But next time, go easier on Kanata-chan, okay?
Right. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that, Kanata-san. Had to consider all the possibilities, you know. I have a feeling I'm gonna be bullying her again, actually. On the stand. You always gotta bully the detective on the stand a little bit, just cause the detective's always a little bit scatterbrained, you know?
Well, maybe Kanata-chan will just spectate next time. Senpai, thanks for the brilliant trial. We're going to put it online soon. I'm sure everyone will love it.
We're broadcasting this live? That's a little bit meta. Alright, by the way, could you maybe tone down the evil prosecutor shtick next time?
Sorry, did I overdo it? I just thought it would be more exciting for the watchers if the prosecutor was more
I mean, she's not wrong.
I had full confidence in you winning the trial. Setting up an arrogant antagonist would make the takedown more satisfying for the viewer, you know?
Yeah, it's just... wow. You were a completely different person in there.
You're right. Next time I'll find someone who's like that naturally. Then the viewer won't be as confused by the sudden personality change if they happen to know what the prosecutor is like.
Oh
normally.
boy! Not what I meant!
Bad idea? I'll give it some more thought then.
To be honest, I'm not satisfied just leaving it off here. I still want to do something to make it up to Ayumu-chan for accidentally feeding her a lace loaf of bread. How about I cook you an all-new batch of bread? Mustard-free, of course.
Well, if you insist, then I'll gratefully accept. Although, I'm honestly not in the mood for bread.
What?
after all
I am
that. Maybe
1000% in the mood for bread after all of that.
Sure, how about a cake instead? It was your birthday after all. Consider it a late birthday cake. What flavor, though? It should be something meaningful, but also something that Ayumu-chan hasn't tasted yet.
Something Ayumu hasn't tasted yet? I think I've got just the thing. Is it whipped cream?
Yeah.
Hey, how about this? The Shirakawa cream thing. Since Ayumu only ever tasted the lace loaf and the other three were taken in as evidence, Ayumu never actually tasted this, did she?
Oh, great thinking, Yu-chan. One Shirakawa flavored cake coming right up.
Hooray! Please come to the castle is the name of the achievement.
Kasumi will help out too. You know, to make sure you're doing it right. No more mistaking mustard for cream, okay? Kasumi doesn't want to have to go through another trial again. Speaking of... oh, that's...
Speaking of trials, Emma-san, I'm honestly surprised. I didn't think you were capable of lying as much as you did back in that trial there.
Why? Well, I never lied during my testimonies,
But you said you put the bread you got from Kasumi-chan into Ayumu's basket when it was actually a completely different loaf of bread.
Well, I didn't say that. I said I put the loaf I had into the basket. No mention of who it was from.
What about the basket? You said you didn't touch it, but you put the lace loaf in it, right?
No, I did say that. It's true, though. I didn't actually make contact with the basket while putting it in.
Oh, she's the slippery one.
Oh, then what about the cream? You said you wanted to know about it for future reference, but you actually wanted to use it immediately to sneakily cover up a mistake. Well, I started cooking the bread a few seconds after I asked you about it. A few seconds into the future is still in the future, isn't it?
I didn't know you were so cunning.
Listen, Yu-chan, when you've got 8 little siblings, you're bound to figure out a trick or two.
And posted. Whether or not this gets a good response, let's all celebrate this as a successful
Yay,
trial.
let's celebrate by eating bread.
Sure, anyway. I could really go for some cake right now. Emma-san, since you're offering...
Of course! Kanata-chan, Shizuko-chan, would you care to join us for cake after Kasumi-chan and I are done?
Sure thing. Kanata-chan will go get Setsuna-chan as well. Then it's a date. Come on, everybody.
Cake
Let's
party,
go.
Cake party!
Go to group photo. Yeah.
A toast to innocent Kaskasu. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Hooray! We cracked the case and we got cake. That was great. That was a fun time. That was completely wonderful.
Yeah.
Man, should we plug that? We should plug that. Ferris, you have plugged some of our Nucci fan songs. I think we have the motive and the opportunity and the means. Yeah, let's do it. Can you go to your channel and grab a link for us?
I can go to my channel and grab a link for us. And by that, I mean I'm gonna search it on the YouTube bar. Yes, faster.
Search yourself on
Where
YouTube.
is it?
Let's go.
Where
I
is
heard
it?
the YouTube
Oh,
search
did I
function is a
misspell it?
little bit wonky sometimes.
Yeah, it's definitely wonky because I didn't find.
Okay, well, you know what? I
the
think I
video.
have it on my playlist. Wait for it.
Wait, why doesn't it? It doesn't show Thunderful Thunderific when. Oh, here
Oh, you
it
found
is.
it. Okay, wow, you beat me to
Here
it. Good
it
job, good
is.
job.
I'll send you
Yay!
a link.
Yeah, just post it right.
You
Drop it
got
right in the
it.
chat. Right in the chat, first. You're a
Oh
moderator.
yeah, right in the
Right
chat.
in the chat.
There we go. I dropped it.
Oh my
3
god, that's a
times.
lot. Okay, well, you only have to click on it once, chat. But after this, I hope that you will listen to the fan song for Kaskasu that Mia and Ferris made together.
Yeah.
Ferris wrote the music, and I really respect those session horns that you put in there. Those are so good.
Yes.
And I wrote
Yes.
the lyrics with all of the love for Kasumi in my heart. And I also sang it, and I think I drove everybody in the production crazy, trying to get the voice perfect. I was like, no vibrato, no head voice, no falsetto. I just gotta like belt it off from my chest and be a real anime girl.
Yeah. It's great.
you know, I got to
The
live my
vocals are
dream.
great. The lyrics are
I got
great.
to live my dream of being an anime
Mhm,
girl.
mhm.
So thanks, Ferris. I'll never forget
Yeah,
that.
I'm glad.
And-
Yeah, I'm glad you got to become an anime
And
girl.
we got to perform it on stage at Northwest Idol Fest, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we should. Here's the thing: if I play the song on the stream,
Mhm.
I will get copyrighted, but we own the copyright. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. You're on the revenue split.
Yeah. So like, we'll both make like a penny if I do that, right?
Yeah.
do
Or
it.
I think it'll be
Here,
a
let
bit
me
less.
add-
I think it'll be a
Let
less.
me add,
less than
here,
a penny.
let me do this. I'm gonna drag this
But you can definitely
over
play it.
here. I'm gonna find that. I gotta get the video up though. You know what I mean? Okay, so. I gotta click on that. Wait, open in. What if I did open a new tab? Oh wait, but I gotta drag the tab over here, and then wait, no, it's gonna start playing, and I'm not ready. Aha! Oh wait, no, it's okay. Good, we're good. And then I gotta get that up on the up on here. So okay, I'm gonna. By the way, I have fun playing this game a lot. It says thank you for playing. Please donate money to the dev. I gave my $5 because I feel like you deserve to be appreciated. I wish I had more than $5 in my bank account. But, you know, I think everybody should support the dev because they're working really hard. Everybody support our new friend Crack, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna minimize this. And I'm gonna try and get up the Firefox window. Screen capture. And then I'm gonna add new screen capture. Okay. And then I'm gonna wait for it. Oh, no, that's like the whole screen. Well, that's okay. Because, yeah, we'll do this. This window right here, officer. Okay. It's covering us a little bit. Oh my god, wow, cool dyes in there too. Okay. Let me like make it so that it's not totally covering us. Wait, I can do this. Wait, that's the wrong button. It's shift? No, it's not. It's tab. I got this, Ferris. I know what I'm doing. Okay, well that didn't really do. Wait for it. Control? Is it control? Oh yeah, we're gonna hear this song eventually, I promise. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to deal with my sidebar. Wait, what if I made it full screen? Oh yeah!
Along with me, it's easy as can be.
You got it?
Yeah. Hi.
Actually, it feels kind of wrong to be cheering for myself.
You can
I'll
cheer
cheer
for
for you.
yourself.
Let's go out. As long as you're with me, then you'll have fun.
adjusting the video on your screen.
I like how don't you think my face looks cute that way? I'll always entertain you. Hey, 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 hey. No matter where we go, I'll steal your heart and steal my soul. It's one big circus starring little me. I'm in the center ring. Let me handle everything. I'll bring the stage to life with energy. Yay! Clap along with me, and everyone will see I'm simply wonderful. Could you let me be?
I'm like on the 15-second delay, but I'm
Yay!
dancing.
Hearts of flutter, wanna see a zillion faces smile. Watch me go again, and even when I'm just a little wonderful. Cheer me on, and then my charming voice will reach you like a chime. Picking up the picture, perfect poses, leaving all the dull joke blues behind. Everything's wonderful, like a carnival. It's a fully fun, terrific time. Yay!
Or wow, we're one of those injections that we put in the head. Here's our beautiful staff.
Here's your chance to take it to the
Yeah,
greatest show in
stop.
town. My wonderland is waiting. My spotlight shining down.
Wiggly trumpet.
Just one glance, it's all gonna need to catch your eye. It won't be hard to find me, 'cause I'm such a cutie pie. I wanna make you feel just like you're on a
What
Ferris
Ferris
wheel.
mention? Haha.
And captivating.
That was on
Can't
purpose.
believe you put that in there.
It's the tippy top. I've got a lot of cheer to go around.
It's a silly song.
Clap along with me, and every day will be completely wonderful. Do you want to see how easy it'll be to have a ball? Keeping up a cheerful celebration, it'll be a festive free for all. Come with me today, I want to hear you say how fun we're wonderful. Cheer and shout, hooray! I want to see your face light up with glee. Giving you a super special treasure, better than a diamond jubilee. Having an escapade like the big parade with the world's most wondrous.
Oh, here comes the first bridge. Let's go.
I know I'm too adorable to keep it to myself. I really gotta share it with the world. I gotta spread it everywhere. My heart is pitter-pattering in time with your applause. The greatest show there ever was. When you're here for me, I'm happy as can be. It's truly wonderful, 'cause I get to see a fun, terrific fun fair come to life. I can set a million hearts aflutter. I can set a million smiles alight. Isn't it magical? It's the best of all. It's the best of all.
Festival. Let's
So
go
when
again.
you watch me go again, and even when I'm just a little wonderful, cheer me on, and then my charming voice will reach you like a chime. Picking up the picture, perfect poses, leaving all the dull joke blues behind. Everything's wonderful, like a carnival. It's a fully fun, terrific time.
Woo.
Yay!
Dun, 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 dun. Punch, 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 punch. Yeah, that was us. That was me and Ferris. Oh my god, we have lots of other Love Live
Yeah.
fan songs. So if you're a fan of Takasaki Yu, or if you're a fan of Ferris, you should listen to this. I want to say there's two wonderful facts about this song. One of them is that when we
Aw.
first made it, Ferris was like, "What do you think the design of like the outfit for her should be?" And I was like, make it like a circus you are, you know, like a circus you are set." And it was like, you know, because she's like a clown. My daughter is a clown. And we got the art back, and I was like,
Yeah.
yes, this is it. My daughter is a clown just as God intended.
The art is awesome.
Yeah, I am a big fan of the art, and Melon did a great job on the graphic design for the cover that you can find on iTunes and Apple Music and Spotify and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Andy did a great job with the video,
Yeah.
and Place did a great job with the mix.
Yeah.
Is that everybody on our staff?
I think so.
We're a small staff, but we're mighty. We are small but mighty.
Yeah, I can't believe this is like. Is this 2.5 years old now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this was like the first, well, the second kind of project that we did after Connections, but like the first really big one, right? Because the first thing we did after Connections was Cycle Cyclone, right? And then we went into the Niji fan project. I would like to complete the Niji set someday, but I know it's gonna be hard because like both of us have like work now.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, for me, I don't think I can. I think I'll have to do like Love Live songs for Love Live. I don't wanna.
Right.
I don't wanna run. I don't think I can do another one with these like copyrighted characters.
Yeah, no, that makes
because
sense.
I'm also because I'm also like trying to get into the actual
Right.
thing.
Now, I mean, well, I hope that you still always remember them fondly as like a stepping stone to being a real idol composer.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, and then you not only made some good like Genshin fan songs, you also won the contest that one year. So that's like sort of like official recognition. And then you've been doing some big commissions for some big VTubers.
Yeah, I think you have a bit more to say when it comes to big commissions for big VTubers.
But I feel like I wouldn't have gotten those commissions if it wasn't for our team, our hardworking team. Because without music to put my lyrics to, they would just be words. So I feel like it was a team effort, me getting some of those.
Yeah,
those big jobs.
I'm glad we can work on more stuff. Again soon.
Yeah, and I'm gonna show you to my my industry contacts.
Yes. Yeah. I think we're both just busy now.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. But every time that we do get to work together, I feel really happy. We're gonna keep kicking butt and taking names and making songs. And we're gonna keep playing GYAKUTEN live, right, Ferris?
Yes.
So
the next ones are great.
Yeah,
too.
And I'm sure they have like investigation segments and stuff like that, so they might be a little bit more of a commitment. Like we might have to.
They are definitely. Chunks, but... Yeah, no, it's definitely a lot longer.
But I do think that we should keep playing. Maybe after our real crunchy project is over, huh?
I think it's gonna be after I'm back from Japan.
Oh yeah, when's that gonna be?
It's like 12 to 20, but I guess I fly on the 11, so it's like November 11 to 20.
Okay, all right. So like maybe for around like December sometime. I am gonna be actually.
Yeah, I think December sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. So look forward to that. When me and Ferris are both able to play GYAKUTEN live again, and then maybe we'll have some more songs to show you. Depending on who's the defendant in the next case, or maybe we could kind of plug the Yu song a little bit since she's the main character, huh?
Yeah.
We got an Ayumu song. Yeah, we got a lot. Yeah, alright, well thank you again, Crack, for this wonderful game. Thank you to everybody who came to say hi in the chat today. Thank you, Freya, for sticking around. Thank you, Wayne, for bringing your Ace Attorney and Mystery Science Theater references into the fold. Thank you, Senpai, who went to go eat food, for sharing all of your food wisdom with us. Thank you, Himawari Copter, for always supporting us. Thank you, Nikki, for also always supporting us, and Gray. Well, we had a lot of friends in here today, Ferris. I'm really grateful. I'm really happy. Okay, well, I think that's about all we have for you today. I will still be streaming on and off between now and our next GYAKUTEN live. But until then, I think we should sign off with like a great big objection. What do you think?
Okay.
So like maybe on 3? Yeah. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Objection!
Objection!
Oh, you sounded like Winston Payne. I respect that. Okay. I'm gonna.
Yay! Thank you, everyone.
I'm gonna wave. Yay!
Ooh.
I always gotta wait and see what the lag is,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit end stream in Streamlabs. I accidentally deleted my white background instead of